I have made this observation several times. Again, I can't stop saying it. Pathological personalities attract other pathological personalities.
My fellow manospherians, I'm Anthony Dream Johnson, founder and CEO of the 21 Convention, co-founder and CEO of the Redman Group, chairman of 21 Studios.
It also, unfortunately, is a sad lesson in what happens when guys who are not ready for this stuff, or guys who have been given a platform to mouth off
The real-life actions and choices of former speaker, business partner, and friend known to you as Rollo Tomassi.
Whether it's the black pill, whether it's the trad pill.
This confrontation focused on several related issues, including an incident from the 21 Convention in 2018 involving Rollo Tomassi and feminist New York Times reporter Nellie Bowles.
That's what I was worried about. With seeing that kind of stuff, building that kind of, pathological personality that's, I don't know if he was autistic, but that spurred kind of like, social ignorance, let's just retardation. And I mean that in the clinical sense.
We are better than you niggas, period.
Devin slept with a lot of guys, gentlemen. Devin has a high body count. You think I don't know that my own girlfriend has had sex with a lot of men? You think that I think I found some special snowflake who declined partying through her 20s even though she has a great body? Give me a break, guys. I am 237% certain that I am not the biggest dick ever that Devin's ever taken, and the way I f*** her is not the best sex she's ever had. She's had bigger and better than me. She hasn't told me this, but I know. I'm almost positive Devin's had bigger, better dicks than mine. But if I ever found out what one of these guys looked like, if I ever found out that one of those guys had a 12-inch cock, you better believe I'm gonna be f***ing insecure. You kidding me? I don't have a 12-inch dick. Devin's had bigger dicks than her. Now I gotta see what that dick looks like. Of course it makes us insecure. That's another reason why men of value don't commit to women with high body counts.
Like, women, who knows what women are? Oh my god, I can't figure women out. Oh my god, you're so like...
And that's why I'm always concerned when I see guys who are saying, hey, here's the path to manliness.
Value is not determined by some bitch. Stop thinking that your value is determined by some fucking bitch, guys. If we get fucking demonetized, I don't care. A lot of y'all niggas care way too much about what bitches think about you. Fuck the bitches.
Gentlemen,
If shit gets real, I know I can f*** somebody up. Why? Because I'm in good shape. Because I'm in good shape. Because I'm in good shape. This is one of the things that boils my blood, is when people all of a sudden get very bold and confrontational when there are other people around. It is very easy to be confrontational with other men when there are other people around. It's another fucking story to confront another man face to face, one-on-one. Hey, you and me, we got a problem. And ain't nobody around watching, nobody's looking, it's just fucking you and me now. Now I'm gonna tell you what the is up. You say some like that to me one more time, and I'll fucking fuck you up. Like real fucking talk. If you want to have it out now, let's fucking have it out now. I've had many conversations with mainly coworkers of mine. I'll fucking take them outside and be like, yo, for real. You say some like that to me one more time, I promise you I will lose my job and fucking break your fucking face open. If you want to fucking have this out right now here on Tropicana fucking Boulevard, let's fucking do it. But you ain't finna talk to me like that in no way. Fuck that. So what's it gonna be? We gonna settle this like men, or are you gonna shut the fuck up and risk getting your ass kicked in front of everybody? It's up to you. I'll whoop your ass down here, I'll whoop your ass up there.
In response to the mounting evidence of this unethical conduct, in close counsel with top alumni speakers, and consistent with our long-standing policy and terms,
I chose to immediately remove Rollo Tomassi as a speaker from all future 21 Convention events, as well as his regular involvement in the Redman Group show.
Oh, come on, you nincompoop. You can't do that. Hey, come on.
Nigga moments can happen to any black man at any time.
Hey, that was my space. I had my blinker on and everything. Fuck you, punk ass, bushy ass, hook ass nigga. I'll beat your motherfucking sadiddy ass nigga. Don't never in your life ever try to holler at me, nigga. Fuck with me, nigga. I'll be done pop the trunk on your bitch ass nigga. Get my motherfucking Uzi. What did you say, nigga? You know what, motherfucker? Eat a dick, nigga. I'm tired of this mother. Oh, yeah! Look at you! You was popping all that good shit a second ago, then you got kicked in your chest! You eat a dick, nigga! You eat a dick! Oh my God! Sir, are you okay? Who did this to you? What did he look like? Did anyone see who accosted this man?
So, Mrs. Wong, though you are not contacting Mr. Pescinelli, beating him senseless with a 9-iron, stealing his wallet, and driving his car into the hosiery section of the JCPenney.
Correct.
I have no further questions.
Now, Mrs. Wong, let me ask you a question. What's good in your car? Oh my God!
Excuse me, Mr. Dubois?
Well, I said, what's really good?
Is there something really good you'd like to share with the court, Mr. Dubois?
Fuck your court, nigga!
Mr. Dubois!
Fuck your court, nigga!
Oh.
Fuck your court! Lady Liberty's got balls! What's good, nigga?
Yo, what is good, people? Shout out to you and welcome to another Friday. And you already know we about to roast another one of these red pill motherfuckers, all right? And particularly some of these red pill hardliners, all right? And none is more hardliner than our good old friend and chief, none other than Donnie Boy, okay? Yes, Donnie Boy, all right? For those of you guys who don't know what Donnie Boy is, it's AKA Donovan Sharpe, okay? You know, one of these manosphere OGs that's been around for a long time but hadn't accomplished nothing yet, all right? I mean, you got to ask yourself this question: how's it that you've been here for so damn long but you still haven't managed to accomplish anything? Hell, even your youngins fresh and fit already surpassed you. Like, how the hell did your youngins surpass you and Rollo still in the same spot? Well, listen, that would tell you that something that Donnie Boy is doing just isn't working right. And it's not like he hasn't been here long enough to wield a lot of influences to actually grow himself. I mean, for Pete's sakes, he helped Myron before Myron was a thing, right? He also did Kevin Samuels before Kevin Samuels was a thing, right? So Donovan Sharpe has had his hand in helping certain people in this particular space grow and flourish. So the fact that he hasn't himself grown and flourished is actually down to a couple of different things. It's no mystery whatsoever, all right? And it's realistically, here's the thing. One of the main ones is actually no secret at all. The biggest person standing in Donnie Boy's way is realistically Donnie Boy. That's it, all right? And you guys stay tuned because, listen, as we go through today's episode, all right, shit gets crazy because, listen, we haven't talked about Donnie Boy in a long ass time, all right? So some of y'all who are coming to this channel, y'all been like, Duke, you are ruthless with your roast, all right? Listen, you even got a bigger fireplace over here, all right? You got a bigger fireplace, meaning some chestnuts about to get roast the fuck up. Pause. Hold on. All right, but you feel what I'm saying, right? And you are right, okay? But here's the thing. People, it's not like I'm completely heartless, all right? It's not that. am indeed merciful. And listen, I know when to let off of people, all right? And not dogpile or pile on or really just over criticize too much. I'm more of a, okay, I'm going to hit it where it hurts and I'm going to get my thing going, all right? But listen, Donnie Boy has done some crazy shit recently that, it just, you can't help but bring him back to the news. And listen, I didn't want to talk about him. I've actually avoided talking about him for a long time, despite the bullshit this loser has been on, right? But here's the thing. Donnie Boy, it seems like there's something lit a fire up under his ass. I don't know what it is, all right? But listen, it's one of those things where I thought you was dying from COVID. You recovered. You're trying to do things, all right? We backed off and made sure everything was good. You started to do these little YouTube shorts and skits with your girl, and we thought, hey, you know what? Let's leave good old Donnie alone. Donnie looked like he's turning around, and he's just trying to keep things on task, right? And then you come turn around, and then you start hearing this bullshit we about to play right now. I mean, it's just completely ridiculous. So for those of you guys don't know, the reason why Donnie Boy is in the news today is because he went off on Preacher's wife. Like he just went off on Preacher's wife. And not only did he go off on Preacher's wife, he also went off after a couple other guys in the manosphere too, possibly revealing some tea that we otherwise didn't really know was a thing in this particular space. Guys, there's a lot going on here, folks, okay? So I don't know what lit a fire under Donnie Boy's ass, okay? I don't know what got into him to decide to start going after all these different content. Listen, bro, listen. It's that Steve. Like, listen, it's like you want to feel sorry for these guys. You want to, but then you just see this shit that they do, and it's like, how, like, you going after people's wives for no reason? Like, what did Preach wife do to you? Bruh, like, he just making it so hard to just like leave you alone. Like, brothers want to walk the opposite way, but here you are doing some kind of bullshit. So, guys, before we get into it, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button, and that bell notification. And because it is a Friday, if you don't already have your drinks in front of you, please go ahead and take this time to go ahead and pour yourself a glass. All right, I already got mine. All right, hey, Lord Marquardt, we chilling over here with our drinks. Okay, so don't worry about it. But guys, go ahead and kick your feet up because we are about to have a hilarious show. Listen, bro, it just comes to a point where it's like you think, when are you gonna run out of things to just like talk about with these guys? And you think at some point, maybe it's just enough's enough, right? And then there's just they just come out and just surprise you with the latest bullshit, and you can't help but to just say, wow, I can't believe there are people still following these guys. So let's go ahead and get into the show. Who the hell is Donnie Boy? Okay, first things first, listen, Donnie Boy is basically Donovan Sharpe. I told you guys before, he's been around in this space, all right? He basically, listen, matter of fact, I'm gonna have this video basically explain everything that we need to know about Donnie Boy in a nutshell, okay? Because listen, this dude, if you want to talk about skeleton in his closets going after Preacher's wife, I think it's best we watch this video first before we even go further, because I think this gives proper context to who this guy is. All right, now, guys, I think we kind of have a base understanding that a lot of these guys in the manosphere are scammers. Okay, either they're actively scamming you or they scammed in the past before they came to YouTube. All right, and no other channel have exposed all of them than this channel right here, and one other one that we're gonna play, which is called Red Pill Examine. Shout out to the brother. Okay, but listen, all right, we got the full catalog of all these dudes and the crap dirt shit that they have been up to and how they're actively scamming a lot of you guys. All right, it's you guys that are buying into this shit, right? We're just trying to make you aware. I mean, listen, the fact that you guys are looking at obvious scams and still coming at us and saying that we're problematic, I don't understand your mental wiring. Maybe the cult's that deep, right? But yeah, so listen. we got catalogs of all these dudes, the bullshit they're on, the crap fest, and all the schemes that they've doing. We expose most of the stuff on the show, all right? But we're gonna play a quick snippet of who this guy Donnie Boy really is, okay? So you understand why we call him Donnie Boy. And after this video we're about to play, it's gonna make a whole lot of sense to why it's relevant with this space and how Donnie Boy scammed a lot of his followers, especially when it came to the CME, right? The Conference of Masculine Extortion. Okay, that's what I'm calling it, because listen, bro, once you guys see what we about to talk about here today, you will understand what I'm talking about. This motherfucker right here extorted his audience out of thousands of dollars, used it to pay off debts, okay? And on top of it, shut down the conference that was supposed to happen and didn't even have it, and then blamed it on COVID. This dude, like, listen, they're all scammers, okay? They're all fucking scammers. Let's fucking go, people. Let's fucking go. Hold on. As usual, guys, let's make sure the audio is good, and let's go. Let me get Donnie Boy off the stage here, all right? I'm going to let this video run, and then I'll come back with the backstory.
When it comes to Donovan Sharpe, is that the name Donovan Sharpe is fake, and in my personal opinion, was only used up until recently in an effort to conceal his criminal past, which in many ways discredits a lot of the points he makes today. However, in light of recent events, Donovan Sharpe finally told his audience his real name, so let's hear what that is.
If the reason I say this is because myself, listen, my legal name is Edwin Hopkins, right? Edwin Alexander Hopkins Jr. It's all over the internet now, for better or worse. The reason I say this is because me personally.
So after doing a bit of research, I was able to come across one of Donovan Sharpe's felony charges, that being identity fraud, which took place while he lived in the state of Florida. However, what was most disturbing about that case were the details of how Donovan Sharpe committed said felony, as well as the identity of the victim. What I also want to make sure to point out before continuing is that this case is a matter of public records, and it is therefore lawful to make the details of this case public. So with that being said, let's now look at the case in question. Now, the first document on the screen is what's called the felony information, which is the formal charging document that describes the criminal charges against a person.
My boy was a felon, okay? This is the guy that a lot of guys are taking dating advice from, okay? So, and wait till you see, it's not the kind of felon. When you think of felon, right, you think badass and, all this crazy shit. Oh, it's a big, scary guy, right? You just wait to see the kind of felony charges this dude got fucking tagged with, bro.
And the factual basis for those charges. And as we see, Donovan Sharpe at the time was 26 years of age, and the official charge was fraudulent use of personal identification information, which is a third-degree felony.
Jesus.
The document goes on to state that Edwin Hopkins Jr. in the county of Pinellas in the state of Florida, on the 8th day of September 2003, did willfully and without authorization fraudulently use or possess with intent to use personal identification information concerning an individual, Edwin Hopkins Sr., without first obtaining Edwin Hopkins Sr.'s consent, contrary to Chapter 817.568 Florida statutes and against the peace and dignity of the state of Florida.
Bro, do you know what that means? If Donnie Boy is Edwin Hopkins Jr., then one can surmise that Edwin Hopkins Sr. must be his daddy, right? Right? I mean, wouldn't you guys make that conclusion, right? So you want to tell me Donnie Boy, good old Donnie Boy, all right? Yo, you stole from your daddy? How low down do you gotta be to steal from your own father, bro? Listen, let me get my mug in here. Let me get my mug back in here. Listen, y'all, if this man is willing to steal from his own father, okay? Hold on. Steal from his own father. What do you think he's gonna do to any of you red pill staunch followers of his? All right. What do you think he's gonna do to you? Do you think he's gonna be like, oh, you know what? Fuck my dad, but you guys are cool. Nah, bro. It's like fuck my dad and fuck y'all too. I'm here for the bread. That right there gives us an insight to who this guy is. Right off the bat, before he even came to YouTube, right? In his 20s, already stealing from his own old man. Make it make sense. And then you gonna tell me this dude's gonna come up here and teach dudes, bruh, I'm done. I'm done. This alone, Donnie, facts. Okay, facts. All right, this should disqualify you. Facts. All right, like I don't understand it, but you know, it is what it is. Let's continue.
So now let's move on to the next document, that being the witness affidavit, which is a sworn written statement from a witness in the case. And as a quick aside, the witness in this case, also called an affiant, was a duly sworn law enforcement investigator with the St. Petersburg Police Department. So with that out of the way, here is what he had to say. Your affiant learned from the Plant City Police Department that on September 8, 2003, Edwin Hopkins Jr. had used his father's social security number to rent an apartment in Pinellas County, Florida. Your affiant went to the apartment complex and obtained a copy of Edwin Hopkins Jr.'s rental application, which includes Edwin Hopkins Jr.'s signature and Edwin Hopkins Sr.'s social security number.
Damn! You use your daddy's info to get an apartment, nigga? Wow! Why did you have to steal from your dad? Like, I don't get it. Like, unless your credit was bad or something, like, why did you have to steal from your dad? You stole your daddy's social security number and name? Bruh, like, this is crazy. Guys, do us a huge favor and get the likes up. Likes are free, souls to show. Let's get this into the algorithm, okay? Let's expose this dude worldwide. He came after Preacher's wife. Yes, this dude, okay? This dude committed identity theft against his own daddy. Like, that's crazy to me. Hit the like button, folks. All right, let's get this out of here. All right, but that's wild to me, bro. Just to get an apartment. Like, why didn't you have him co-sign for you? Like, why couldn't, if he was good enough if he was good enough for you to steal his social, I mean, surely he'd be good enough to co-sign for you, right? So why didn't you go that option? Why didn't you go the honest route? Like, why did you decide to steal from your dad? This is not making any sense, Donnie.
Your affiant learned that Edwin Hopkins Jr. had defaulted on his rental payments in the amount of $8,000.08. On June 16, 2004, your affiant spoke with Edwin Hopkins Sr., who advised that the outstanding balance showed up on his credit report. Edwin Hopkins Sr. does wish to prosecute his son for the crime of identity theft.
Damn.
Your affiant learned that Edwin Hopkins Jr. obtained a Florida identification
card. I see why you use your daddy's name. You defaulted out of $8 grand. You didn't even pay your bills, bro. You can't even pay your bills. Whoa. And guys, listen, do not be surprised. As we continue here, this actually is a common theme with Donnie Boy, okay? This dude has a history of not paying his bills. Matter of fact, when it comes to his little fan club here, the Conference of Masculine Extortion, okay? This shit right over here, all right? You will see nothing but unpaid bills following this clown all around. And I find it so interesting that it's these type of people who are deeply flawed that are coming here chucking stones at everybody else. Meanwhile, they got a glass house back at the crib. It don't make sense, B. You stole from your own daddy to get an apartment, defaulted on the rent, and took off. You a slime ball. That's what you are. I see why you use your daddy's name. Because not only did you fuck your shit over, but you had the fucking... Bro, you know what? That completely answers my question before, like why your daddy wouldn't co-sign for you. Because he probably knew you would have pulled this bullshit. And you did. Bro, that's wild.
Listing the above-mentioned apartment as his current address. Your affiant has been unable to locate Edwin Hopkins Jr. The document goes on to state, wherefore your affiant respectfully requests this honorable court to issue a capias for the arrest of Edwin Hopkins Jr. for the offense of fraudulent use of personal identification information so that he may be made to answer to this charge. Now, for those of you guys who may be unaware, a capias is a warrant. So what the police was requesting from the court was a warrant for the arrest of Edwin Hopkins Jr., also known as Donovan Sharpe. And as we see, the judge at the time granted their request and signed the document, which stated, I have reviewed this affidavit and do find there is probable cause to hold and bind over for trial the defendant named in this affidavit. Clerk of this court is hereby directed to issue capias for arrest of defendant Edwin Hopkins Jr. Defendant is to be admitted to bail in the sum of $10,000. Now, shortly thereafter, the arrest warrant was issued which in my opinion led to Donovan Sharpe fleeing the state of Florida. However, 16 years later, on April 2nd,
you ran, bro. You ran. Wow. And you come up here on YouTube talking that alpha shit, but you ran from responsibility. See, Jack, listen, people, it's always these guys. It's always these guys. They come up here, they preach accountabilities to all men. Yet these are the main ones that have been running away from their responsibilities from day one. This dude fucked over his own daddy and ran. Wow. And you know what? You know what's crazy? Donnie Boy is the same dude, right? Talks all this high value shit, but during this time while he was on the run, right, from his bills, right? I don't know if he met Devon or what was going, the whole deal with Devon, but the story behind it is that him and Devon, basically, he was living with her. You know, a situation where there's that one dude that ain't shit dude, right? He ain't really got shit going on. Like, you know, he's working on something kind of, but you know, other than that, he's pretty much at home. But his girl, she's got a nice career, right? And I think Donovan's girl was actually executive. She used to do marketing and something like that, right? So she pretty much was the breadwinner. And while this nigga, you know, while she was out working, this dumbass over here, this dude was sitting on the couch. All right, sitting on the couch with a little pussy. All right, and guess what? On YouTube, talking to other niggas, pretending to be a pimp, right? Pretending to be a womanizer, a womanese, right? That's what he was doing. While his girl was working, bringing home the bacon, this dude was on YouTube. And then, fortunately for him, his YouTube took off. All right, when his YouTube took off, and it's what it is right now. And he's able to bring Devon on with him. But he was one of these dudes who had to leech off a woman. But wait a minute. I thought we were supposed to be high value, Donnie. Right? And see, this is why we call you Donnie Boy. Because if it wasn't for Devon, you wouldn't have made it. Let's just be real, bro. If it wasn't a woman who is older than you, that you decided not only to wife up, but by the way, she was also a single mother, right? She was a single mother before you met her, right? You wifed her up. But then while you wifed her up, you hid the fact that she was wifed up, right? Everybody else behind the scenes knew you were wifed up with her, right? And she was a single mother. While all this while, you was talking shit on YouTube. Coming up here, modern women this. So, black women this. Modern woman that. Black women this, right? All screaming on YouTube. Meanwhile, you were leeching off a white woman at home. You didn't even have a job. You were on the run. You were on the run from scamming your own daddy. Like, this is, bruh, yo, like these dudes, bro, I tell you, when you peel back the rot, the sketchiness goes deep, bruh. It goes deep on all these fools. All of them. Oh, my God, bro. Let's keep playing.
2021, all charges were dismissed because, as the document states, the warrant was outstanding and there had been no procedural activity in this case for 16 years.
Wow.
The defendant, that being Edwin Hopkins Jr., also known as Donovan Sharpe, had also paid all outstanding financial obligations on March 26, 2021. And so this case was officially...
Pay attention to that date, March 26, 2021. All right? That's when he was paid off, and that's when he was finally allowed to come back to Florida, right? He was finally allowed to be in Florida because he finally paid off his debt that he was running away from, right? Because the statute of limitations, it was up. Pay attention to that date, March 2021, because there was also another major event that was going on or supposed to go on in 2021, but was seemingly canceled. Or 2020 going on to 2021, that was canceled. And we didn't know why. Donnie Boy gave a reason to why it was canceled. And, you know, he said he was the Anthony Johnson. Anthony Johnson was pulling some strings, some shit behind the scenes with the strings because Anthony Johnson really, really hates him and doesn't want him to be successful. So Anthony Johnson pulled all the strings behind the scenes to make sure that Donnie Boy CME wasn't supposed to happen in 2021. That's very interesting, right? And people didn't even get their money back. His audience didn't get his money back, didn't get their money back from what they were supposed to pay into, the Conference of Masculine Excellence. But simultaneously, 2021 was the year that you paid off the rest of your debt. That's very, very interesting. I find the coincidences in the time frame very, very interesting, Donnie. Very interesting.
Closed as of last year. Now, in light of all of this information, there are some key takeaways I'd like to discuss. For one, Donovan Sharpe at the time of this crime was married. And the reason why this is relevant is because when discussing the divorce rate, red pill content creators oftentimes look at the fact that women initiate 80% of divorces and thus deduce that women are mostly to blame for the lack of successful marriages today.
And that's all of them. That's all of them, right? Bulldog's mindset's getting married, right? Hafiz is getting married, or he's already married, right? A lot of these guys, what's his name? Entrepreneurs in cars. He was married multiple times. Some of them were single mothers, right? See, these guys, Rollo Tomassi, a big dog, he's married, right? They're all getting married, right? We had an awesome debate when I was on Alex's channel, right? And we were talking about, guys, please get the likes up. No, we weren't talking about that, but please get the likes up. But we're talking about marriages and whatnot. Now, I personally don't believe that marriage is a good thing for young men right now in 2022 until they, some certain things with the laws like no fault divorces are looked at with a different lens, right? Or make things a little bit more balanced for the men, right? So that's what it is. And you know what? It makes sense. But the thing is, we don't sit there and tell people don't get married or fearmonger about marriages or even relationships. You see a lot of these same red pill guys, like the Donnie boys of the world, these guys who are the biggest fear mongers when it comes to being married, right? Like Rollo Tomassi is the worst one. He is the worst one. My boy's been in a 27-year marriage, right? And is the biggest opponent of men getting married, right? And he's not saying it as like, oh, guys, you have a choice. You could, if you want to have the same life that I have, a 27-year long relationship, well, I'm not going to discourage you from doing that because I'm Rollo Tomassi and I can't stop sniffing my own ass. But no, he's not doing that. What he's basically saying is the opposite. He's making this. He doesn't want you to do it, period, right? And it's like, wait a minute. Well, that's kind of hypocritical because then why are you in a 27-year-long marriage? Like, if it's wrong for men to be married, what makes you so fucking special? Like, why are you advocating for something different? Meanwhile, your life is telling a different story, right? So those are the hypocrisies. And you see this with a lot of these red pill guys, a lot of them, the whole lot. They sit there and say, oh yeah, relationships are bad. Don't wife a single mom, guys, okay? Single moms are the worst thing for you. These are the biggest guys, right? But what do you see? What are the biggest patterns? All these guys are wifing up the same girls they tell y'all not to deal with. So I don't know, okay, please help me out. I don't know if y'all are trying to tell these other brothers, to not get at these ladies because it's less competition for y'all, but it doesn't make sense. Donnie boy, it's clear as day. He was married to a single mom the whole time while negatively preaching against single moms. See, it's not the red pill ideas that we have issues with. It's the hypocrisies with the teachers that we have issues with. It's because it's like, how do you have this lifestyle that you're living, but come online and preach a different thing? So I want y'all to understand this one crucial thing, all right? All right, if there's anything else that you can understand this. They all are either dealing with long-term relationship with girls in long-term relationships undercover, all right, or they're married. And some of them, they're married to either single moms or women who you guys wouldn't find as attractive. And the reason why you guys wouldn't find them as attractive because these guys are so judgmental when it comes to women's looks. All right, they're the biggest judgmental guys when it comes to women's looks and how they're, the figures and the rating scales, right? I mean, that's Donnie's big thing with the women's course, right? So, but when you look at their girl, you expect their girls to be supermodels and hotties, right? And then come to find out, no, it's not the case. It turns out that their girl is exactly what they complain about. So I think you guys can start to see the fucking projection at play here. And a lot of these guys do it, right? Whatever it is that they're complaining about on YouTube, right? Whatever it is they wake up and they decide to just get mad about and complain, it's exactly what they're doing. Okay, so just keep that in mind.
However, what Donovan Sharpe has demonstrated is what's oftentimes left out of these conversations. And it's that the husbands, in many of these instances, are just as much at fault for the dissolution of the marriage as the wives.
That's facts.
And in Donovan Sharpe's case, his criminal and reckless behavior could have landed his then wife in jail.
Look at this.
Another point is that Donovan Sharpe knows the impact that something like this would have on his image and potential future earnings, which is why when he now discusses his criminal past, he'll only talk about his quote-unquote violent felonies and omit the fact that at one point in his life while married, he chose to commit identity fraud against his very own father to the tune of $8,000.
That is crazy, bro. And this is what we talk about when it comes to divorces, right? And Red Pill Examine brings up an excellent point, right? Because when guys talk about divorces, they talk about the 50% number. Look how scary that is. Look how massive that is, right? Guys, don't get married because the woman's gonna break up with you and steal your money, and they make it seem like women are these indecisive emotional creatures that can't decide if they love you one minute or that they can't the next, right? And to a certain degree, yes, but that's the thing. Emotions, they're like a wave, okay? It fucking flows. Give me a break, all right? So that's what it is, right? But here's the crazy thing. What the Red Pill often does not talk about is on the other side of things and what the men typically do to sabotage their own relationships. Think about it. This guy is in a whole ass marriage, but yet decided to commit identity fraud against his own father, all right? And there was a warrant for his arrest, which is why he had to flee the state of Florida. He had to flee the state of Florida, right? Imagine if they caught you and they locked you up, right? That would have put strain on your relationship, right? That's something that could put strain on your relationship. What if you were locked up and she's banging out your best friend, right? And you can come in, oh, well, you women are all the same. Well, you were gone. What do you expect, right? I mean, you left, right? You fucked up. You stole from your daddy, right? You weren't a leader in this relationship. I'm sorry, right? Or even worse, is this the kind of the leadership you want in your relationship? All right, you want to follow a criminal? Is that what it is? Right? Lead a family of hoodlums, right? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, Donnie. But I think it's an interesting point that Red Pill brought up because it makes total sense. It's like these guys, they talk about the divorce number all the fucking time, but they never talk about what they do themselves to contribute to that number, right? The kind of stress that they put on their families when shit like that happens. And Donnie Boy is exactly like that. Matter of fact, there are a lot of these type of guys in this space. Matter of fact, there was one, what is his name? Grey Pill? Grey Pill was another one, right? That dude, right? He got exposed. His wife, his baby mom, his exposure was even worse. This dude's girlfriend came online, basically exposing his ass, saying, nah, he on YouTube talking all that Red Pill shit. Nah, he not. This nigga broke. He ain't had a job in over a year. As soon as I heard that, I was done, bro. I'm like, nigga, hold on. What the fucking friends doing? Make it make sense. Hold on, make it make sense. How you gonna tell me you with the woman who's paying your bills, right, feeding your dumb ass, and your ass haven't had a job in over a year, yet you spend your time on YouTube lecturing other men on being high value, nigga? If you don't get your high value ass to a job center and fill out a job application with your dumb ass, nigga, get off of YouTube. This is what I'm talking about. All these clowns, bro, they come out here. What about that password, bro? Right? Look at the passport, bro. Austin Holloman, right? Austin Holloman, right? This 23-year-old kid coming out of nowhere, right? All of a sudden, modern women in the West. I'm done. It's that bad. It's that bad. That's his slogan. I mean, you go on his YouTube channel, it's right there. It's that bad, right? And it's like, how do you know? And his perception is like, oh, well, modern women in the West, it's gotten so toxic, right? Relationship sucks. I'm gone. And then he lists an example of a toxic relationship, and his situation was a woman approaching him, right? And then he got the woman's number off of a woman approaching him. And then when he tried to press her to have sex that same night, and she ghosted him, that was a big issue. And now he's got to go to Colombia now because women in the West are shit. And negating, I mean, this is how self-centered these guys are thinking, right? Negating the fact that, hey, bro, you got approached by a woman. Not a lot of guys get approached by women. So you mean to tell me your ass getting approached because you dropped the ball because your text risk game was horrible, right? Now all women in the West suck? Do you know how much advantage you have right now over certain men in the Western world that don't have it? And to put ice cream on the fucking bullshit cake, right? This same motherfucker talking about he's a six-figure earning barber, right? He cuts hair and makes six figures, right? And I'm not saying that's impossible, right? There are some six-figure barbers out there on social media. You can find them, right? Not this clown. No, not this dude. This dude then has a GoFundMe to raise $70,000 for his world travel fund for men, right? So you can pay him to travel Colombia and all these South American countries, all right? So you can feel what it's like to leave America, right? It's like, nigga, you 23 years old, your nuts barely dropped, you don't even have a passport, you trying to get other losers on YouTube to pay your bills to travel. Make it make sense. But guys, the red pill is filled with these clowns, bro. They come up here pretending to be rich and begging you for money. And you know what? I find it so funny that some of y'all who defend these people, you would defend people who are clearly begging you for cash all day long. But the people who are pointing it out and saying, hey, listen, I don't know about you, but people who make six figures don't create GoFundMes for $70,000. They just travel to all those countries. They don't need to beg their audience for 70 grand to do that, right? And then y'all clown us. It makes no fucking sense. Like, wait, we're just letting you know that, hey, how does a six-figure earning barber who can pretty much cut hair around the world, right? Why is he coming up here asking you for 70 bands? Like, why can't he just fork the bill and then you can see his lifestyle? I mean, he's trying to show you it, right? So why can't y'all need to wake up? All these snake oil salesmen coming out here, y'all need to wake up. Let me finish the rest of this video, bro. All right, and then we're gonna move on to Donnie Boy and his bullshit. All right, because this shit's getting crazy.
And so the purpose of this video was to show that when the past of many of these red pill content creators is held up to the light, they come out as no better than the very women they criticize.
Boom. That really was the icing on the cake, right? That really was it. So now you guys kind of have an understanding of who Donnie Boy is, right? This is someone who is willing to scam his own daddy to get what he wants, right? And here's the thing with him, right? The first Abba and Pre situation that they were involved in, right? It was because it wasn't even Abba and Preach related, but realistically, it had a lot to do with Fresh and Fit. And Fresh and Fit right now, they're still kind of beefing with Abba and Preach, so they still haven't squashed that, the whole nonsense. And but Donovan, he tried to get in the mix with that, but it didn't work out too well for him. But what he then tried to do. No, he didn't even try to get in the mix of that. He avoided that. He ran. When that whole spill was going on, he ran, right? But then when Fresh got into another drama with Miranda, and they were talking about like, yo, Fresh, you talking all this shit about slaying all these girls and Miami women not being shit, right? And then here you go wifing up basically this Miami chick, right? And he's like, no, she's from Philly, right? She flew down here to Miami, and girls that come here from out of town, they don't get corrupted by that Miami culture, so they're pure girls, so they're better girls to have long-term relationship. So then Kevin Wilder dug into her, right? And then come to find out she was on TikTok teaching other young girls how to be little Brittany Renners, running around here like having guys cash app them for like trips and shit, right? So that was his girl that he was dating. So these guys deep down, they want hoes. That's what it is. That's their biggest passion is hoes, right? But here's the crazy thing. Donnie Boy saw this as his opportunity, right? He said, listen, I didn't defend my buddies Fresh and Fit. I forgot to defend them when Abba and Preach was getting at their ass, okay? So this time I will not fail. I'm going to defend my boy Fresh because, everybody's coming after Fresh right now. So this guy comes up, analyzes the whole situation with Fresh and Miranda, and his whole conclusion was it was all a troll. I kid you not. That's what this dumbass said, right? He said it was all a troll. Guys, look at the way Fresh was smiling, the way DJ Academics was trying to call him out. Did you see that smirk right there? Yeah. Everyone would know that Fresh was only trolling. He wasn't really in a relationship with Miranda. Like, bro, what? So we didn't see what we saw, right? So that's Donnie Boy. He took a massive L. His credibility was pretty much shot from there, and he would never live this down, even till today, bro. I'm not letting you live that shit down, bro, because unless you trolling us right now, there's a whole lot of shit you said that not making sense, Donnie Boy, so we're going to have to cover that. So in comes this situation that we have here. I don't know if this was random or what's going on, but Destiny's name has been kind of hot in these manosphere streets right now. And it's no surprise because he's been going around pretty much debating a lot of these guys. And a lot of it is impromptu, right? a really big splash that he made was the Nick Fuentes and the whole Sneeko debacle, right? You know, the whole Sneeko. I mean, that's where I found him, when it was the whole Sneeko and Nick Fuentes, and I thought he did extremely well. It was just like, yo, you're representing, you know, the arguments very well. You know how to structure it right, and you're really giving this Nick Fuentes guy a run for his money, right? So ever since then, right, you start to see Destiny pop up in a lot of manosphere debates. Some of them with a lot of high up there content creators, right? So Donovan, I mean, his name is pretty much, it's hot right now. So Donnie Boy decides, well, you know what? I'm going to do what all clout chasers do, since my clout's not doing so well right now. I mean, I've been sitting at the same subscriber count for like the last 5 years. I mean, it ain't going up. So I got to try something, right? So he does a stream pretty much going at Destiny, but he was covering a show he did on Valuetainment Money. And here's the thing. He started going at his girl. Matter of fact, this is a common theme with a lot of these red pill guys, right? They tend to go after the people's girls. So Donnie is basically dissing Destiny's girl. And that was random, right? Why are you dissing his girl? Meanwhile, you know, we know what your girl looks like. And that if somebody wanted to be mean to you, that wouldn't look good. So I don't understand that, right? And then he started to really get into it, right? And then started to include Preacher's wife. And it was like, oh, shit. Uh-oh. Whoa. What's about to happen? Like, what's about to happen? What's about to go on? Like, he said preach. And here's the thing, guys. Listen, we all know in this space, you can't go. Listen, you can go after the man. All right, you can maybe go after the man's property. Maybe. I'd refrain from that because that's a good way to get yourself deleted. But you can go after the man. But the two things you don't go after: his property and his woman, okay? And I'm talking about woman, not girlfriend. I'm talking about his wife. If he puts a ring on it, because that's a commitment right there, right? If he puts a ring on it and you defile that in any way, shape, or form, them is fighting words, okay? Just ask the last people who decided it would be a good idea to do that. And you know what's funny? It was to the same set of people. Preach, right? And it was Myron. Myron was calling out Preacher's wife for being ugly. And Fresh Dummy over here, right? Or this guy over here, he wanted to fight Preach. And we know how angry Preach got last time, people. Y'all know that. Y'all know how angry Preach got, right? And for the longest time, we couldn't find Preach. We didn't know where Preach was. Was Preach going down in Miami? Was he coming up there? Like, the suspense was crazy, right? You know what happened? Fresh went out and bought a gun. So that's what happened. The moment Preach said, yeah, bro, all right, I want all the Fresh and Fit smoke, bro. I'm about to be the ultimate God smoker in this motherfucker, all right? Come on with it. And then Preach went ghost, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, bro. He was gone, all right? And you know what happened? Fresh got scared, all right, and ran to a gun shop and lied. What do you call it? He put that on his Instagram story, right? He put it on Instagram story of a nigga that popped up there that looks like a thumb or Vin Diesel's lookalike in an alternate dimension. And dude was talking about the type of weapon they were gonna buy. This bozo, right? And then when people clowned him online for it because they're like, bruh, why are you buying a gun? Are you running? Like, are you scared? And he was like, no, I've always planned to buy a gun, okay? It just happened to be a coincidence after I so happened to challenge somebody to a fight. They said yes, and we can't find him. So he upped his security. But fellas, it seems like history has a way of repeating itself because Donnie Boy seems to be trying to walk in his buddy Fresh's footstep, okay? And he has done the same thing, committed the ultimate cardinal sin, going after another man's wife. Now, here's the crazy thing. We're going to listen to what we have to listen to, but the big question that we all have to be asking ourselves here is, will Preach respond? Okay? Just will he respond? And I want you guys to keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and play this video.
Absolutely. PCap001 says precisely what's wrong with our community. We mistake unmitigated aggression as masculinity. A man that's stoic must be gay. Sad. That's exactly right. A man that's stoic and isn't wilding out, isn't getting all emotional because, again, most black people are raised by black women. Most black men are also raised by black women. What does this mean, class? This means we are raised to be emotional. I myself, guys, gentlemen, I myself am in that class. That is one of the many flaws that I have. I react. I am very quick to react emotionally. And don't get me wrong, guys, I really, really try to quell that. But because I was raised essentially by a woman, this is why I'm quick to emotion. This is why. I wasn't taught stoicism by my father because he was present, but not. It is what it is. You don't have to feel sorry for me. I lived a great life, had a great childhood, but it is what it is. I can.
Nigga, if you don't shut your capping ass up, this is why, fellas, this is why I had to play Red Pill Examine's video, all right? He's talking about, so what I didn't learn stoicism from my father, all right? So, nigga, we know why you didn't learn shit from your daddy. You stole from him and ran, bruh. What are you talking about, bruh? See, listen, guys, without proper backstory and context, it's really easy for losers to come up here and twist this truth. This guy is talking about his daddy, like my daddy, you know, my daddy didn't show me how to be stoic. He didn't give me the proper tools to be a man. All right. But so what? I'm still out here and I made it. It's like, nigga, no, we know the truth. You stole from your dad. You committed identity fraud. You stole $8,000 from your dad. Man, fuck teaching you stoicism. I'm giving you the biggest ass whooping of your life if I was your daddy, bro. I could see why you ran and ran to Las Vegas and ran for like all the way till 2021. Like, what you sitting here talking about, bro? Like, stop capping. You a thief. That's why your daddy didn't teach you shit.
Dude, I can freely admit that that is one of the many, many flaws. That is one of the many flaws that I have. I think I'm going to change this color. What do we got? Let's change that to red. Because something is off. Something is off with the color. Looks like I'm still live. Oh, was the color changing when I was... because I told him exactly what I told you. I said, Kevin, I love you like a brother, man. But you fucking tried to use me, bruh. Been on my show. And he could... I said, you did that for your own purposes. And he says, how the... And this was... A lot of guys were very critical. A lot of guys were critical of the fact that I put out the truth about what happened between Kevin Samuels and Myron Gaines. A lot of guys in the comments were like, that's a bitch move. You should have said that to his face and blah, 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 blah. Gentlemen, this is why Kevin and I this is why we fell out. This is why we fell out. Because I told him exactly what...
Yo, you see what I mean? This live stream Donnie Boy did just undid a lot of truths that we didn't know. For the longest time, I didn't know Kevin Samuels and Donovan Sharpe had a falling out because Donovan Sharpe was reacting to a lot of his videos like they were still best buds. Do y'all remember that? He would do nothing else nonstop but react to Kevin Samuels' videos. So you mean to tell me the whole time you were clout chasing off this nigga, y'all weren't even cool no more? Wow. And you were calling him your friend. You were doing all this fake shit. Wow. This is very interesting. I didn't know you and Kevin Samuels had a falling out. I know Kevin Samuels and Myron had a falling out, but I didn't know, you know what that meant? Guys, you know what this means? Everybody, mostly everybody who was claiming to be the close friends with Kevin Samuels, they weren't close friends with Kevin Samuels like that. Everybody out, like they came out here on YouTube talking about they were close friends with this dude. They weren't close friends with this dude. And we exposed that shit a long time ago, but people got mad at us. I'm like, yo, they really hate this dude. A lot of these manosphere guys that are claiming to be his friend, Melanie King, right? Dennis Spurlong, the Blurred Blizzard man, right? Listen, they're claiming to be his friends. They don't like him. None of them did. The only person I would say that kind of liked them was O'Shea Duke Jackson, and O'Shea Duke Jackson put him on. But the biggest reason a lot of these guys in the manosphere that claim to love Kevin Samuels actually hate this nigga was because Kevin Samuels, in a way, didn't put nobody on after he got onto to fame. And Donovan Sharpe is gonna explain that. Guys, what Donovan Sharpe is gonna explain. Y'all got mad, but I told y'all it was the truth. A lot of the guys in the manosphere who are so-called trying to buddy up with Kevin Samuels, they don't like him. They've always hated him. Minister Jap, they've always hated him. All of them. And in a way, and we did that in an episode where we interviewed, when we talked about Angry Man, right? Because Angry Man was another guy that had issues with Kevin Samuels. And we said that a lot of these guys in the space, the reason why they don't like Kevin Samuels is because Kevin Samuels did shut the door. He was one of them brothers that as soon as he made it, the door shut. Nobody else could get in but the few he wanted to choose. And it turned out the people he wanted to choose didn't even have his own best interest in heart. They clout chased off of him after he died. Dennis the Blizzard Man Spurlong. I'ma sue you. I'ma sue you. I'ma sue everybody that talks about my friend Kevin Samuels because I was been appointed by his family to be the speaker of his estate. And then come to find out, nigga, the family didn't say that. You lying. This whole time you were lying, but you ran a bag off his name, though. That's what it is. So I did not know that Donovan Sharpe, guys, I'm learning this with y'all as we're going fresh. I had no idea that Donovan Sharpe and Kevin Samuels were beefing. I thought they were still friends, even though Kevin Samuels didn't give him as much shine, right, as I think that Donovan Sharpe deserved, because Donovan Sharpe did put Kevin Samuels on a lot of his shows. He put Kevin Samuels on, like on, right? So I thought that they still had a close relationship, but I never knew that Donovan Sharpe had a falling out with Kevin Samuels a long time ago, but they were faking it for y'all on YouTube. Jesus Christ, this is juicy. I love the tea. I mean, I would say enough tea, but Lord Marquardt can't even explain that. So we're going to keep going with this one, baby.
But I told you. I said, Kevin, I love you like a brother, man, but you fucking tried to use me, bro.
Damn.
Like, you tried to use me.
Damn.
And he says, how the fuck? And this, he got heated. Yo. He said, how the fuck was I trying to use you? I said, you tried to get me to separate myself from Myron Gaines.
Yo! The truth is coming out. See, what did I tell y'all? Y'all glorifying people, stop. Because even long after they die, the truth will come out. How niggas really feel about the brother, niggas who work closely with them, the truth will eventually come out. I said this. Y'all talking about Kevin Samuels. He's a GOAT. He's a hero. Listen. Don't even get me involved with it. I do not want him involved with this bullshit whatsoever. Okay, I'm just reporting the news, all right? Now, listen, I respect what Kevin Samuels had to say. He had a lot of things to say that was positive, but some of y'all that want to argue like his legitimacy, we're going to have some questions about that, because even his own people, they're coming out now and telling you the truth, right? Which I think is crazy, because Donovan Sharpe, you're hearing that he's saying that Kevin Samuels tried to use him, and it's true. Do you know why it's true, people? And I have to expose this. Do you know why it's true? It's true because of one major thing. This right here. This right here. And the story behind this photo right here. Do you guys know that while this photo was taken, there was somebody who was pissed off that this happened? And that was this dude right here, Minister Jap. Do you know why? Because Kevin Samuels had problems with Lord Marquardt. Lord Marquardt called him a Skittle guzzler. Yeah, this man sitting right here doing the selfies with this dude, right? He called him a Skittle guzzler, Lord Marquardt did. And Kevin Samuels told Minister Jap that the next time he saw this couch pattern wearing suit, zip up, freaking bald, burnt Terminator looking dude over here, next time he see him, he was going to knock him out, because Kevin Samuels was a three-time black belt or some shit like that, right? But when Kevin Samuels met up with Lord Marquardt, he ended up taking a photo with him. And this photo got Saint the Sinner a lot of clout, because Saint the Sinner did multiple videos explaining the mystery behind this photo, right? He clout chased off of this. And Minister Jap was pissed off. The reason why he was mad is because he's seen Lord Marquardt get all this clout from Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels giving him photo, but Kevin Samuels was the same one that told Minister Jap to not do content with Saint the Sinner. And the reason why he said don't do content with Saint the Sinner, because he didn't like what Saint the Sinner had to say. So even though Kevin Samuels didn't want to beef with people on the front end, and he made that his thing. Don't get it twisted. This dude was out here making moves and sabotaging other people's careers behind the scenes. And here's his boy, Donnie, talking about it. Minister Jap, Loki almost tried to fight. Minister Jap tried to fight Obsidian, because Obsidian didn't want to admit what was going on behind the scenes. And Minister Jap was done with it. So when y'all coming out here glorifying these people, just know they're behind the scenes. They not really it, bruh. They not really it. And the people who are doing this, taking photos, smiling, claiming that, oh, that's my nigga, Kevin Samuels, my brother. They don't care about him. They never liked him. Donnie boy, you mean to tell me you felt this way this whole entire time, but you chose to stay silent and react to his videos to make money, but then now this nigga's dead, you're over here talking about he used you? Where was the truth when this nigga was alive? Oh, because you chose the views, didn't you? This is what I'm talking about. These guys aren't genuine. here's another thing, because y'all came at me when I did, because every time it seems like when you talk about Kevin Samuels, apparently because he died, you can't criticize him. Okay, I'm not saying I can't criticize him. Listen, I'm just saying, bro. Look what the truth is coming out. You got to talk about it. Stuff has to be said. Stuff had to be said. Some of y'all would say, well, you can't talk about him because Kevin Samuels never beefed. There's a reason why that nigga never beefed. There's a huge reason, because if Kevin Samuels started beefing, and because he knew that a lot of people behind the scenes didn't like him. This is what I've been trying to get through to a lot of y'all. Kevin Samuels knew a lot of people behind the scenes didn't like him. Even his best buddy, Donnie Boy, who's been using him for clout while he was still alive. He knew that Kevin Samuels was using him. Y'all heard it. If that nigga started beefing, it'd have been it for his career, because all these guys would have came out exposing his ass for everything. Angry Man tried to do it, but took the live stream down after he got the talking to. You remember? You know what Angry Man exposed Kevin Samuels for? The cell phone. How Kevin Samuels couldn't pay his own cell phone bill. That's how shit that was. So this nigga knew better not to beef, because a lot of these niggas behind the scenes knew who he was. And then you start beefing with us, we expose the truth. That's it for your high-value career. It's gone. Bye-bye. So I just want y'all to think, okay? Don't listen. Has it occurred to you why he chose that route? You can't fight war if you live in a glass house. You just can't do that, because it's that easy to shoot that bitch down. It's that easy. But the reason why I'm saying this and I'm harping on this point, I want y'all to understand something. Stop glorifying these clowns. They all don't like each other. It's all for the clout. Everybody's doing it for the clout, including this channel. And we don't deny it. We've never denied it. Nigga, we gonna keep talking about you. This is perfect. This is what we do. Okay, because I'm not out here trying to pretend to be something I'm not. I'm not out here trying to sell something that I don't have. All right, or expertise I don't have. It's not my job to. My job is to think about it like quality control. That's what we are. Quality control. We want to make sure the quality of the product that is getting to the people out there is actually worth it. And a lot of you guys, y'all are just dudes who hate each other behind the scenes but don't want to admit it. But this was a fact, and he releases a lot more info in this live stream. I just thought it was juicy. All right, so we gonna keep. Hey, don't stop with this tea. I want this tea to keep going, bro.
I said, you did that for your own purposes. And I told him this, guys, my hand to the man. This is how it was. I said, you told me this, Kevin. You told me this. You tried to get me to separate myself from Myron Gaines for your own personal gain. And I said, how many times have you shouted me out on your show?
Never.
He says, I've shouted you out on my show once or twice. I was like, dude, how many times have you been on my show? And he couldn't tell me. I said, dude, you've been on my show 47 times. And I said, look, Kev, you don't owe me anything. You do not owe me anything. I said, but when you go on to the Joe Budden podcast and you shout out a man who clearly who you promoted a book for a man who does nothing but bitch and moan about black women, wrote a book that could basically be looked at as misogynoir. All this dude wants to do is bash black women under the guise of negotiating with them. You want to shout him out, but you don't want to shout me out? Like, I've been on, like, dude, I told him straight up, I said, you don't owe me anything, but dude, I had you on my platform when nobody knew who the fuck you were.
Facts! Listen, we roasting Donnie Boy on here, but I gotta give him facts, bro. He hosted the 7. He gave Kevin Samuels a shot. And when you made it to Joe Budden, you shouted out Obsidian. Obsidian of all people. Listen, I got no problem with Kevin. I actually like Kevin Samuels. I hate Obsidian. All right. I hate that dude. I like literally, bro. I cannot stand that dude. This is the same dude that's trying to uplift women to rule the black manosphere. He's the one propping up Pearl right now. That's what it is. But that's not the reason why I hate him. I don't like him because this dude basically wants to be the dating coaches of incels, right? People who aren't, all these different things, which is like, bruh. How are you going to try to listen on the surface? Y'all were like, well, Duke, why are you mad about somebody trying to be a dating coach for incels, right? Come on. He's trying to help the incels out. I get it. But if you consider where this guy came from, all right, he came from the intellectual side of things. Okay. So think of him like a Rollo Tomassi almost, right? Someone who writes books. All right. The books that Donnie Boy is complaining about that he was shouting out on Joe Budden. Right. Yeah. That was the book, the Obsidian book over there. He shouted out. So he's more of an intellectual whiz kid. Right. But this intellectual whiz writer over here now all of a sudden is somehow graduating to being a dating coach. Like, how does that happen? You don't even have field experience, bro. You don't even like it when certain pictures of you, sitting cross-eyed or not cross-footed, right? You don't like that getting out. But yeah, you out here trying to teach men, but you have no field experience whatsoever, no play. You married, so how you gonna teach game? So that's what I'm telling you. All these intellectual guys like Rollo just wrote a book about being a player. So this is the same guy, right? You're talking about all of these married in a 27-year marriage. He's got a book out on how to be a player. I don't get this. I don't get where these guys are coming from. I don't understand it. I don't understand their MO or where they think they can just get off in teaching y'all shit that they have no experience themselves doing. But that's Obsidian right there. But you see Donnie Boy is right. He's right. But this is how he felt the whole time. And Donnie Boy, you're still a clown because you should have called him out. But instead, you were still a weak boy. You didn't want to call him out because the clout was too good while he was alive. But now he's dead. So what now? Well, Kevin Samuels, well, fuck you, Kevin Samuels. Yeah, remember I put you on all my shows. Listen, you don't owe me shit. You don't owe me shit. But why the fuck did you shout him out? I had more subscribers than that nigga. But why'd you shout him out? Listen, fuck you, bro. But I don't got a problem with you, okay? You don't owe me nothing. But like, for real, bro, for real, why didn't you say that while he was alive? Oh, you afraid that, he wasn't going to give you no shine? Huh? Did you think there was that itty bit of window that maybe that Kevin Samuels might just look down on you and with this shining ray of high value, cast it upon you so you can rise past the YouTube algorithm, all right, to become, his right-hand man and whatever this bullshit y'all got conjured up, right? You thought that was going to be you. You thought you were going to make the cut. And when you didn't make the cut, you didn't speak out as a man. And now he's dead. You want to come out and say all this bullshit? This is weak, Donnie. Although I'm with what you're saying, I understand and I feel where you're coming from. This is still a bitch move. All right. And we can clown this because this is what we've known this entire time. We've known that y'all niggas don't like each other, but y'all faking on YouTube. All right. For the clout. But it is what it is. It's out of our hands. But this right here, coming after him and saying all this while he's dead and you couldn't do this while he was alive, while you were clout chasing, it's weak.
Now that you're approaching 1 million subscribers, now you don't want now you'll have nothing to do with me. I told him, dude, we were supposed to meet up in Phoenix. We were supposed to do content. You told me no. Or you told me, but then you ended up flaking for some stupid reason. Yes, this is Kevin Samuels. We went back and forth. He gave me some excuse. Well, it was this and the Britney Renner thing. I said, Kevin, come on, man. I said, really? I said, dude, I love you like a brother, man, but let's call a spade here, man. You tried to get me to sever my alliance with Myron Gaines so that you could own the 10 o'clock hour.
I love this because I said, go back. Everything that's happening now, 2023, I'm not capping, is the year of vindication. Like, it's funny that everything that's happening now, like, we've said this for the longest time. Listen, y'all would have been hip to this information a long time ago. I didn't even need to do this video. I really didn't even need to do this video. I could just link the last one we did, and it would have just explained to you what is happening right now. This is crazy, bro. What did we say the biggest reason Kevin Samuels did not like the Fresh and Fit guys, right, was because of the timing, right? There was the show times, all right, because it's the red pill space. Let me tell you something. The red pill space isn't that big. The manosphere is not a big space, okay? It's not really big. So everybody's fighting for viewers, eyes, right? And Kevin Samuels used to have a show that come up, I think it was 9 o'clock. I'm Central Time, so it was 9 o'clock on my time. It may be different for you guys, wherever you are in the world, all right? But guess who also had that time slot? And we're also making waves within the manosphere space while Kevin Samuels is on. Fresh and Fit, all right? And then they clashed because Kevin Samuels reached out to Myron and said, hey, Myron, I would appreciate you if you let me have the 10 o'clock spot. We covered it here on this channel. And my opinion at the time was, hey, bro, listen, Kevin Samuels, I get it. You're the OG of the spot, and I get why you feel as though you're entitled to this hour, but this is YouTube. It's a competition. These guys don't owe you anything, right? But then here's the kicker. You know the collaborations that Kevin Samuels did with Fresh and Fit, where he would the famous one where he was on with the roommates and he was going back and forth with this blonde chick, right? The blonde girl, and she walked off or Frank Castle herself, right? That shit got views, right? Kevin Samuels didn't hop on there out of the goodness of Kevin Samuels' heart because Kevin Samuels wanted to help these two young sprawling brothers who were trying to build a podcast. Kevin Samuels did that because Kevin Samuels wanted to have control or influence over Myron. He thought that, hey, if you want me to keep coming on your shows and getting your shows to pop off the way I talk to these women, you need to give me my time slot. Kevin Samuels tried to play that game. Myron, being a Muslim, thick-head dude, right? He said, hey, listen, bro. Okay, you know where I'm from? Do you know where the fuck I'm from, bro? We don't play this shit, dog. Okay? My name is Amaru, okay? Amaru Fadul, okay? You know what? That's Arabic, my nigga, okay? I'm from Sudan in this motherfucker, all right? We don't go that way, all right? Well, I don't know if he's fully Sudan or Sudanese or whatever the fuck it is. I'm wrong. It's one of these countries, all right? That's Myron, okay? So Myron wouldn't take it. He wasn't going to lay it out and let Kevin Samuels take it. So he basically said, fuck Kevin Samuels, and did his thing. And Kevin Samuels did not like that. And what did Kevin Samuels do? Well, Kevin Samuels being the top dog in the space, he has levers of powers that he can pull. Kevin Samuels, one of the most common levers of power he likes to pull is getting other content creators to not work with you behind the scenes. Yet this is the same motherfucker that claims he never beefs. It's a lie because he's out here sabotaging careers. Here's his closest ally telling you that he tried to sabotage him by trying to sever his relationship with Myron, a.k.a. Myron, the same guy he had in the same show, The 7. Think about it. Donnie Boy had Kevin Samuels on The 7 to help his career, right? And now Kevin Samuels was trying to get him to sever the relationship with Myron, the same dude he's trying to help, who was also on The 7 on his way to the top. That's the bullshit these beta males play behind the scenes. They come out here pretend to be alpha, but they really butthurt like that. They really be butthurt. This is the game they play. We did a stream a long time ago with Steve the Dean Williams. A long ass time ago. Steve the Dean basically said he was kicked off of the same show, The 7. He knew the shit that was going on. He gave the lowdown on the backstory. We covered it. We knew the shit was coming. We knew Donovan Sharpe was being fake when he was talking about he was friends with Kevin Samuels. We knew that was fake. We called it out. We said, hey, bro, you lying. No one believed us. They said, oh, you just talking shit about Kevin Samuels. Guys, this is what happens when you don't allow dialogue, honest dialogue in this space. You get liars and snakes getting away with pretty much damn near death, right? I mean, I don't know if Kevin Samuels was murdered. I don't know. There's a lot of weird circumstances surrounding that situation. And I'm going to tell you this. A lot of these niggas that were claiming they were his friends, they weren't really his friends. We know that now. We know they weren't his friends now. So he was surrounded by snakes right before he died. Listen, bro, I'm not a conspiracy guy. Bro. But listen, bro, it's just too much. Too much. So I just had to break that down because y'all need to see this. Listen, we're not here talking shit. No one has time for that. All right? I mean, this is funny. I mean, bottoms up, bro. This is funny as fuck. But listen, what we say, listen, I treat this like an EA Sports game, right? For the manosphere. We just got to get the boxing piece added on. Bro, I'll be the Stephen A. Smith of this motherfucker right here, bro. My hairline goes so far back, I got a salute from right here, dog. All right, I'll be in that Stephen A. shit right here of the manosphere covering that motherfucking boxing match. We need to have that. But I'm telling y'all right now, dog. I'm telling y'all. Listen. It's not that we're trying to clown these fools or anything. I covered this like a sports game, right? It's like what we say, we try to make predictions. Just like you make a prediction who's going to win the Super Bowl or who's going to win the playoffs, right? Or who's even going to win the conference, right? You know how they make predictions? That's what we do here, except for like a lot of times we're right. And it seems like throughout this entire time, the past videos we've been doing, and it's going to keep going all the way till 2023, because that's the year of vindication. That's the year that all this shit we've been saying about these manosphere clowns being fake and scammers and snakes, it's coming true. So Antonio Wing Chen, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. He says, I noticed that on Donovan Sharpe, the 6, Lucario and Steve didn't like Kevin because they knew that Kevin was using the 6 to elevate for himself. Money! That's right. They all knew that. Everyone knew that. Everyone. See, people who really see, Antonio, I'm glad you brought this because there are two types of people who talk about manosphere stuff, right? There are people who know what's going on in this space, and they're fans. All right. The fans are the people who are indoctrinated into the bullshit. Those are the fans. They're indoctrinated into the bullshit. Okay. But us who rightfully so criticize this stuff, we're not indoctrinating any of these clowns. So when we see a lot of these guys coming up and doing all these different platforms and whatnot, we know what they're doing. They're clout chasing. They knew it. They all knew what Kevin Samuels was on. Kevin Samuels, he was a smart man. He had a clear agenda. He had a clear goal. I'm gonna make it to the top of the space, and he did it. You can't get mad at him for using the levers that he used to pull it off. He did it. And a lot of guys fell bait. Unfortunately, tragedy happened. No one deserved what happened to him. No one does. right? His life was cut short, and he didn't get a chance to enjoy his newfound wealth, right? Newfound wealth. He didn't get a chance to enjoy that. So that was wrong. But then now he's dead. Look at the snakes coming out from the woodworks. Look at them, all of them. All of a sudden now, these same people who were friends with him, they hated him this whole time. It's wild to me, bruh. It's just wild.
I said there was no reason for me to do that. I said number one. Number two, I said you want to sit here and tell me that you believe that he really E-par'd Anna Quinn? Like, you're going to tell me that you believe that? Right? And then I told him, as far as the Abin Preach thing is concerned, I was like, dude, you told me not to come up here and do what I was supposed to do. You didn't want me coming after them because you knew that I was their ally. And I said, and oh my God, yeah, we got heated. I said, and don't think for one second that I don't know that O'Shea is basically your lapdog. Anything you want to put out, I mean, dude, I put it all out there to him. I put it all out there to him. I absolutely let him know. So for you niggas in the comments talking about, oh, this is a bitch move and da-da-da-da-da, trust me, bruh. Trust me. Everything I told you in that video, I told it to Kevin. It was much more colorful. I absolutely let him know what the fuck was on my mind. That was not the first time. And I told him, I said, Kev, you don't owe me anything, bruh, but dude, like, you did me dirty. You did me fucking dirty. I said, you're not shouting me out anytime soon. Wow. You're trying to leave me with a man like a man without an eyelid. I said, I love you, dude, but what you did was fucked up.
Do you know why, Donnie? Because you're a lackey. That's what you are, bro. You were never a main character the whole time. It's like a side character in a video game finally realizing that he's a side character, right? Like, he popped the red pill in the video game and realized, oh shit, I'm a side character, bro. Like, I'm probably not surviving this shit. And that's the truth. He realized that, hey, I guess I'm not the main one here. And Kevin Samuels is trying to use me. Which is what he's done to a lot of people that's quote unquote followed him, right? A lot of
I don't appreciate.
And the reason why they didn't say anything is because they still held out hope that Kevin Samuels might still give him a shout out. That was it. That's what a lot of these guys were waiting for, realistically. And again, the reason why Donnie Boy is doing this is weak sauce. You should have done this while he was alive. I mean, it looks weak now he's dead. You're coming out with all this. Like, he tried to sabotage your career. He tried to use you. I mean, those are strong language. Someone who's dead, Kevin Samuels, tried to use you. But then, where were you when we were saying that? Where were you guys when we were saying that? Donovan, what are your audience going to say when we were saying that? Because they were the same one that came after us, fresh and fit. When we were calling out that, hey, we were the first one to call out, hey, Myron and Kevin Samuels, they're beefing behind the scenes. Everyone was like, oh, you just hating. How we hating, bro? We can tell they're beefing behind the scenes. We knew that. And it got exposed. And now this is just getting crazier. This is getting worse. Like, it's getting juicy too. Like, please do not stop this tea. Keep it going.
That, like, you tried to get me to carefully. It was heated. And in the end, he says, you know what, man? He said, I can't swim with you anymore. As soon as I pushed back and called him out on what he was doing, that's when he told me, I can't swim with you anymore. I didn't give you guys the details of all that stuff because I didn't really think I needed to.
No, you should have gave it to us. Because that would have really exposed the chinks in the armor. You see, because y'all kept quiet, covering for this man that was screwing you over, it built this armor, impenetrable armor around him. To his fans, he was untouchable. He was a saint. Obsidian calls him a saint. What a fucking little bitch. Like, right? Obsidian, what a bitch. You're calling another man a saint. What a fucking weirdo, bro. But y'all elevated him to a point of sainthood, and y'all knew that he was a flawed man, and he was actively fucking y'all, but you still wasn't. See, Donnie Boy, at the end of the day, you were still a lackey, but because you didn't speak up when you were being accosted. When you didn't speak truth to power when it mattered. I mean, yeah, you pushed back behind the scenes, but you didn't speak truth to power when it mattered. Telling the rest of the world, your audience, how you're being screwed by the very same man that you put on. You put him on multiple times, 47 times on your show. Not once did he shout you out. Why don't you think it's relevant for your audience to know that? Because a lot of your audience helped push him to get to where he is. And they don't give a fuck about you. They left your ass. And don't even feel bad about Obsidian. He left Obsidian's ass too. That nigga has not grown past 30,000 subscribers yet. And he's been on here for years. I genuinely don't like that nigga. Like, and it was him and Rollo Tomassi. Like, if there's anyone like, because this for me is fun, but like, if there are two people I genuinely do not like in this space, it's Obsidian and Rollo Tomassi. This is the two biggest people I don't like in this space. Hands down. THPP Network, shout out to you for the super chat. Hey, guys, check out his channel. Do not forget that. It's exactly how it's spelled, the THPP Network. They got some good-ass videos over there. Their edit game is top-notch. He says, my G, you are the Stephen A. Smith of the space. Flexing, bro. Hell, me and Scotty like Shannon and Skip. Salute, my G. No, shout out. Go check out the channel, people. Thank you for the super chat.
But for all of you, but for all of you pussy ass hating ass niggas talking about, well, you should have told him. Trust me, my nigga, I did. I absolutely confronted him. Kevin didn't like it, and that's why he effectively ended our relationship. And what hurts the most about it is that he died before I could make things right with him. That's really where the pain was. That's really where the pain is from. My pain that has to do with Kevin's death has to do with the fact that I did not get the opportunity to make things right with him before he passed, and I was also questioning whether or not he was really my friend in the first place.
Wow. So why are you doing all this now that he's dead? I'm so confused, bro. Now that he's dead, all of this is coming out. Now your only regret is because, wow, this is deep, yo. Like, he's dead now and this shit's coming out. This is wild. I didn't notice. Like, I thought they were cool this whole time. That's why I'm blindsided, because if someone told me that Donovan Sharpe and Kevin Samuels were beefing, I would have never known. I'd be like, yo, you're stupid, right? But then the joke's on me, because here he is saying that he didn't like him. Or he was questioning if Kevin Samuels really cared about Donovan Sharpe. Here's a short answer. No, he didn't. You served your purpose. That was it. And when you refuse to serve your purpose by not dealing with Myron, right, you were useless. And that's what it is. You're a pawn. You're not a main character, bro. You're a side character. Hey, you player fucking two. All right? Player two. All right? You ain't Mario, nigga. You Luigi.
So there you go. That's the first thing. That's the first thing I'm going to address once and for all. The second thing I'm going to address once and for all is Obsidian.
Get that nigga. I don't like him. Get that nigga.
Obsidian has my name. He's got my name in his mouth quite a bit. Now, keep in mind, the reason Obsidian came after me wasn't because of anything I said about him. It wasn't anything I said about Obsidian. Nope. He came after me over a bitch. This nigga decided to air me out for the second time over a bitch. A bitch who ain't never gonna fuck him. Who's never, ever, ever gonna fuck him. He came out and defended another woman against a man. The very women he purports to be negotiating with. Tell me that ain't two-faced. What started this whole thing, number one, Obsidian lied to everyone when he said that I showed up to his place drunk. We showed up, just to give you guys the quick story. So on Thanksgiving, it might have been the day after Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving of 2016, Obsidian invited me and Devin to his spot in West Philadelphia. It was my chance. I was going to do a live stream between him and Alan Roger Curry, him and Alan Roger Curry. And so when we got there, he looked pretty shocked. Right? So when we showed up, we were very classy. We looked good. We were both dressed up. We had a bottle of, I think we had a bottle of really nice vodka. I didn't drink any because I had to drive home. We're in West Philadelphia, right? Matter of fact, I think it rained when we got there. And so I knock on Obsidian's door. Some dude comes out. He's like, hey, what you want? I was like, yo, I'm here for Mumia Ali. They're like, oh, yeah, you're good. Obsidian comes back down. He's got his cane. He's like, oh, yeah, what's going on? Come on in. Guys, Obsidian lives in a fucking dump, y'all. He lives in a dump. Obsidian is out here lying and telling men, I'm a man of means and I have money and I bend this bitch over my couch. It's all cap, guys. It's all cap. This is why Obsidian does not appear on camera, because he does not have his shit together.
What did I tell you about a lot of these dudes, bro? From Great Pill to Obsidian, they don't got their lives together, bro. A lot of times they live in shitholes. A lot of times these guys are actually broke. That's why I always ask this question, bro. How would these supposed six-figure earners spending their time on YouTube? Look, listen, I don't even have time for this shit. Like, I used to be a daily streamer. Now I can't do a stream every day because I don't have the time for it, because I don't make money on YouTube. My money's outside of YouTube, so I got to spend money out there. But a lot of these guys claiming to be high value, popping out of the woodworks, all of a sudden they just out here. I mean, they just out here on YouTube. They here to teach you how to be high value. No, bro, their lives are not perfect. They come over here pretending to be rich, but they're not rich. They're not making money. Sometimes they live in hellhood. So yeah, I won't be surprised. Get him. Get Obsidian, bro. Get his ass.
Obsidian is the typical black man who hates on black men who speak like me.
Right, shut the fuck up. See, you had me, now you lost me. Because now you're a hypocrite, Donnie. Because you hate on other black men. We know why. We already know. We already know. We know what you all about, Donnie boy. So stop with that bullshit. You a black hating black man that hides behind black people. I'm gonna just let that sink in. You know different than Lord Marquardt. You know different than Myron. You know different than a lot of these black folks who are catering to a lot of these other guys in the manosphere. A lot of these guys in the upper space over there. You know different. Y'all shit on black people. Black people are your whipping tools. That's what it is. You thought you clout chased off the black manosphere, got into the white manosphere, had trouble there, and then you ran off trying to do something else. I mean, it didn't work out for you, but still, quit capping. You exactly what Obsidian was. You're exactly him. I just find this hilarious.
What it comes down to, O'Shea's got that same fucking disease. O'Shea's got that same fucking disease. Guys, he lives in a fucking dump. He lives on the top 2 floors of a row house in a bad part of West Philadelphia. Fuck out of here. Man of means my ass. And then we saw his woman.
Uh-oh.
And then we saw his woman.
Uh-oh.
Let's just say his woman's body type is similar to the wife of Preach.
Whoa!
Let's just say his woman, but don't take.
Whoa! Whoa, like, where did Preach come from? What did Preach got to do with this? Like, your beef is with Obsidian. Preach don't even know you, bro. I don't know what he just name drop Preach's wife. Not even Preach, just his wife, dog. Wow. First of all, why you been going at Obsidian's wife? Bruh, this is getting... Yo, chat, this is getting deep. Please hit the like button. Chat, hit the like button right now. There's over 140 y'all in here. Let's get at least 100 likes right now. This shit is getting juicy as fuck. This is crazy.
Take my word for it. This is what Obsidian's woman looks like, y'all. That's her. That's Obsidian's woman.
Oh, no. Oh,
actually, a pretty nice lady, to be honest with you. She's a very nice lady. She was very, very cool to talk to. Very, very cool to talk to. But Obsidian not only said that I was drunk when we showed up, he said Devin looked like trailer trash. He said Devin looked like trailer trash. I said, oh, okay. All right. Okay. Now, I don't know why, and I'm being honest here. I mean, I guess at some point he can tell me. I have no idea why all of a sudden he just came out and talked shit about this. I have no idea why. This was years later. This was back in 2016. We showed up with a nice bottle of spirits. Devin baked Christmas cookies like it was all good. We had a nice podcast. Everything was good. Years later, he's telling everybody that I showed up drunk and that Devin looked like trailer trash. Okay, that's fine. Obsidian, this is your bitch, bruh. This is your bitch. What is, dude, I will never understand what it is about these.
Yo, listen. Although that shit was funny as fuck because that caught me off guard. Like, that caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, just getting at the nigga. Listen, just the way he was getting at the nigga, it makes no sense. Like, where did this come from, right? So that was funny. But like, yo, why you, bro? Not only you bringing his wife into it, but you doxing his wife too. I can't rock with the doxing, bro. Like, she didn't do nothing to you. She's unlike your girl. Your girl is a public figure, but you. Holy shit, bro. That's wild to me, bro. So, like, she's not even part of this whole red pill thing, but, like, you going after her, you're doxing her. And you know what I find it funny? Like, look over here at the bottom corner. He's got rest in peace Kevin Samuels as a sticker sign, but just got done clowning a nigga for, like, 20 minutes straight. I just find that interesting. Like, the hypocritical, rest in peace, but you over here questioning if he even liked you. The fakery just doesn't stop. Y'all see this shit here? It just doesn't stop. You talking about you over here questioning if Kevin Samuels likes you, but you over here, rest in peace, bro. You talking all this shit right now. This nigga's there, rest in peace, bro. You a hoe.
About these loudmouth niggas who are married to or are in relationships with fucking land whales. I don't get it. Now, so I said all that to say this. Obsidian, bruh, keep my name out of your mouth. And he won't. But every time Obsidian opens up his mouth, just understand that this is who he goes home to every night. This is who he goes home to every night. Devin in the chat says, all these people who bag on us, we treated well. I don't get it either, man. I don't get it either. I dealt with Obsidian in good faith. I don't know why he came after me. I have no idea what. Maybe it was O'Shea. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. But O'Shea pays for sex in Uganda. He buys prostitutes. Obsidian is.
Whoa! Whoa! O'Shea! O'Shea, you got it. I don't know. Hey, can somebody check to see if O'Shea did a response to this? Can somebody see if O'Shea did? I'm gonna check right now to see if O'Shea Duke Jackson did a response to this, bro. You just made a bold ass claim. He's saying that O'Shea Duke Jackson pays for box in Uganda. Now, here's the thing. We got to keep it proper context here, people. Okay? Proper context here. O'Shea Duke Jackson and Donovan Sharpe, they've been beefing for a long time. They got bad blood, okay? And I don't want to make a statement definitive. Hell, I don't even believe what the fuck I'm hearing right now. I don't know. But can somebody check to see if O'Shea Duke Jackson has a statement about this right now, what he has to say about this? Because this is a high-profile YouTuber who used to know him, and we know Donovan can be capped. But right now, he's dropping a lot of receipts. All right. He's dropping a lot of receipts. I don't even know where you were able to find Obsidian's wife. People couldn't even find photos of him for the longest time on the internet. But you found him and his wife on there. So I don't know, bro. Like, where did you get that information that O'Shea Duke Jackson is sex or paying for box in Uganda? Where's your proof? I got to see your proof if you're going to make that claim, because that's a big claim. That's a big. I'm not going to comment on it. Let's dig into it. Let's find out. Let's figure it out. I hope O'Shea did a video. I'm going to check to see. I'm going to start doing some research into this. I'm not inclined to believe it because Donnie Boy's pissed off. But this is crazy. This is getting intense. Yo, you see what happens when niggas are mad and emotional? He's talking about, I'm not emotional. I could let y'all know this earlier if I was emotional, but I'm not. That's why I'm letting y'all know right now all this bullshit that went on behind the scenes. You're right. Right? But when niggas are emotional, when brothers are emotional, they'll let everything. Even your wife is on the table. They're coming at everything, bro. Hands down. So be careful out here, fellas. Just be careful.
Obsidian's woman, he lives in a dump, y'all. He tells everybody he's a man of means, he has money. Dude, Obsidian doesn't have a pot to piss in. This nigga does not have two nickels to rub together. These are facts. And the reason I know this is because I met the man in person. I've been to his crib. I know how he lives.
Facts.
And then this crippled ass nigga a couple of years back talking about he wants to fight me. Dude, I'm not fighting Obsidian, bruh. I'm not gonna fight you, fam. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I'm not gonna fight your punk ass. Get out of here. Fuck that. And magically, Obsidian has been in medical school for like a decade. So we know that's cap. We know that's cap.
I don't know if that's cap or not.
So now a lot of people who...
That could be why he's broke.
On what just happened.
Hey, listen, bro. Medical school is expensive. That could very well be the reason why he's broke. I mean, listen. Hey, don't you go through like 10 years of residency? Like maybe it's not 10 years of residency. I don't know shit about being a doctor. Maybe I should talk about this. But like, I'm just saying, bro, like... What's the curriculum on that? I'm not sure.
Things that I've said about Obsidian and preach and all this other kind of stuff. Donovan, this is childish. I can't believe you're doing this, blah, 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 blah. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and put it all out here right now. Guys, fuck what you heard, man. I'm not taking the high road no more.
Do it.
I'm not taking the high road.
Don't do it. Let's know.
Everybody thinks
enough tea, bro.
I'm gonna be my authentic. I don't even want to talk like that. I'm just gonna be who I am, guys.
Be your authentic self, Donovan. Come out of the closet. Let us all know who you are for the first time, all right? Show us your wings, all right? Spread your wings and fly, okay? Kevin Samuels is no longer here, all right? You can talk all the shit you want. Just let it fly, bro. Tell us how you really feel, all right? Don't hold back.
That's who I'm going to be, okay? And I am imperfect. I'm imperfect, guys. I'm emotional.
We know you're
I'm emotionally immature. I'm a hothead.
We know.
And let's see. I mean, dude, there isn't anything out there I've got nothing to hide. Everything out there.
You scammed from your own daddy. That's why I don't believe you. Okay, now you talking about all the. That's why O'Shea has to put out a statement. I don't believe you because someone who's willing to steal from his own dad, you stole your own daddy's name, bro. Like if you willing to steal for your own daddy, what the hell you? Of course you don't lie to me. You don't lie to everybody else. You have no problem doing that, bro. So I don't believe what you're saying. I'm sorry. Listen, like family, like listen. The fact that you screw over your own family, like your own basic unit, like I can't fuck with that, bro. You're a loser, like in my book, dog. And you didn't even pay your bills. So, like, listen, although I appreciate you telling the truth, I just find it interesting that you didn't say this while this nigga was alive, right? I just find it interesting that a lot of the things you're doing, it just comes off very weak, Donnie boy, okay? So don't sit here and expect us to all of a sudden believe your truth or you talk about, I'm going to spread my wings and I refuse to be silenced anymore, all right? I'm no longer going to take the high road. You know, you should have been doing that a long time ago, but it seemed like you were clout motivated. So now, like, there's a lot of things about y'all behind the scenes relationship that I just have to question at this point. I really do.
There's been out there. I'm a multiple time convicted felon. I've been arrested 30-something times. Hey, man, if you want to use that as a referendum on my overall character, that's fine. You have every right to do that. But I'm not biting my tongue for these ain't shit niggas and these goofballs out here who talk a bunch of shit.
Chat. The reason why I knew Donovan was sus. Y'all want to know how I knew this nigga was sus, chat? You want to know how? Just the way he says nigga. It don't make sense, bro. It don't roll off the tongue right. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, the way he says nigga, bro, it just, like, makes me feel like he it's like, bro, like, you an imposter, bro. Like, you sound like, are you really black, bro? You sound like a guy who is uncomfortable in his own blackness, bro. Just the way you say it. You don't say nigga with conviction, all right? And not saying that's a word that everybody should be saying or anything like that. It's just very telling that somebody who's acting all hood now all of a sudden, right? You are all hood. Oh, this fuck nigga, that obsidian fuck nigga. This. You acting all fucking hood when you talking shit, but you the first one to talk shit about black people and black women. So I find it very interesting that you're going this route. But just guys, pay attention to how he says nigga. It's just so fucking cringe, bro, and weird. He don't sound like he was supposed to be black. He sounds like a white boy cosplaying as a black man.
About me. I'm not doing it anymore. I don't give a fuck. I do not care. I do not care. People put out lies about me. This nigga said I showed up drunk. Anthony Johnson said that Devin's a single. No, I don't give a shit. I do not care.
Devin is a single mother. We exposed that.
Here's another story. Anthony Johnson matched up with this one girl on Tinder. They went out. I guess she didn't like him. Anthony harassed this woman after she blocked him. This dude went and got like 50.
Anthony Johnson, he coming for you too. Hey, I don't know what got under Donnie Boy's skin, but he is ready for the smoke. He's coming after everybody. Donnie, what the fuck happened, bro? Hey, can somebody tell me what the fuck just happened? Like, did I miss something? What? Hey, guys, please get the likes up. Did I miss something? Chat. Did I miss something? What's with all this tea being spilt right now? He is just spilling all the tea, bro. He said Anthony Johnson's a stalker. Yo, ADJ, bro, Mr. President. Now, where's my manners? Yes, sir. All right, Mr. President. Listen, we gotta I got some questions, bro. Because I don't know what he said, and I'm trying not to believe what he's saying, but like, I don't know, bro. Like, what is he saying? Like, are you stalking girls that reject you on Tinder? Which don't make sense because ADJ is married. So where is he getting this information from? Like, bro, you just talking hella shit right now, bro. Like, I don't know what is going on, but like, if this is true, this is mad cringe. Just the way how this is turning out right now, bro. How do we go from a stream of destiny in the background to you just exposing all these manosphere dudes? Like, this is not making sense.
Google voice numbers and kept harassing her. That's who Anthony Johnson is. He's a fucking psychopath. I don't give a shit. And look, if you're gonna unfollow or unsubscribe because I've said these things, I don't give a fuck. Go fuck yourself, man. I'm tired of dealing with niggas in good faith who end up stabbing me in the back. Yikes. Steve the fucking Dean Williams. I did him a favor bringing him on the 7. I paid.
Yo, Steve's my dude, bro. So you're gonna have to figure what's going on here.
This nigga $2,000 to be my driver for Womanese. Shows up to the airport late. Steve.
He said he paid you to be a driver, Steve? Nah, no. Cap, bro. What? What is he? You pay Steve the Dean $2,000 to be a driver? Where's these tea coming from, bro? Chat, what the fuck is going on right now, dog? What is going on? Where's all this tea coming from? Yo! He said, I paid this nigga $2,000 to be my driver. Showed up 2 hours late on nigga time. Can you believe it? Wait. Why did you pay? Why was Steve the D your driver? Wait a minute. Whoa. Whoa. This is like popping a red pill, folks. There's a lot of shit that I don't know. Yo, why are you paying Steve the D to be a driver, dog? Like, what the fuck? Yo. Chat. These are supposed to be high value men. No, I fuck with Steve. So I'm laughing because I genuinely don't believe what this guy is saying. This is the same guy that scams his own dad, okay? Until there's proof, I don't have receipts. And we just listen to this guy talk. So I'm not believing shit this nigga says. I do find it interesting he's saying these things, and he's definitely specifying a whole lot, okay? So I find that very interesting, but I'm less inclined to believe what he's saying. But, like, the one thing that comes to mind is, why are you paying Steve the Dean to be your driver to show up at the airport? Like, why couldn't you just Uber? Like, you could just save $2,000. Like, do y'all not know how to manage money? Like, what's going on? Like, what the fuck?
The Dean flies into Newark. He's supposed to fly into Philly. He picks up my models. Dude, there's suitcases falling out. I did this nigga a favor. $2,000, y'all. $2,000. I paid for his flight. I paid for his hotel. I paid him $2,000 in cash. And this nigga's going to turn around and burn me like that? Why on earth would he do that? Anthony Johnson, when he fell out with Rollo, he doxed Rollo. Anthony called me and Devin because he was getting a bunch of chargebacks. We helped Anthony fight the chargebacks. What's this dude do? He doxes me.
Yo, so this is getting too deep, bro. What the fuck?
I'm not doing this. No. A lot of you motherfuckers, man. Wow. You guys try to hold us to standards you don't hold yourselves to. I'm a human fucking being. I get pissed off when people fuck me over. And from now on, when people fuck me over, I'm fucking them over. I don't give a shit. I do not give a shit. Dude, I deal with people in good faith. I don't fuck anybody. My only crime against Anthony Johnson was having the audacity to have the CME. That's all he needed. My only crime with O'Shea was talking the way I do. My crime with Obsidian is seeing that he lives in a fucking shanty. I don't give a fuck. I'm not taking the high road with motherfuckers. If motherfuckers gonna take the low road, I'm gonna take the low road. Damn. Fuck what you heard. Preach, your wife is a fucking fat ass. Obsidian, your woman is a fucking fat ass. And oh, by the way, Obsidian's woman has 3 children. Guess how many she has custody of? This many. These are facts. This bitch told this to Devin. Facts. Obsidian's woman has 3 children that she does not have custody of. Facts. Ask him about that. This nigga's gonna tell me I showed up drunk and my woman looked like trailer trash? Bet. Game on. Your bitch is from Chicago. She has 3 kids that she does not have custody of. Facts. I am sick and tired of these ignorant ass niggas talking shit. I don't give a fuck. I've reached my fucking limit. That's it. I'm not turning the other cheek. I'm not doing none of that shit. And if you guys don't, well, that's not very red pill or very masculine of you. Unfucking subscribe. I don't give a fuck.
Facts.
I don't give a fuck.
Facts.
I love Kevin Samuels like a fucking brother. I gave him a platform and nobody else would. As soon as he made it, he retracted the ladder. Those are facts. O'Shea lied about the fact that I tried to start a Black 21 convention behind his back. That was a fucking lie. Facts. Obsidian's girlfriend is a fucking fat ass who has 3 kids that she no longer has custody of.
Facts.
Hold on. Whoa.
Oh my God, Donovan, that's immature of you. Then I get.
Whoa. 3 kids. She got custody of them? Obsidian. Yo, we can see where is this where your animosity against black women comes from, right? Are you speaking from personal experience? Because your life does not sound good right now. Your baby, she got 3 kids. Wow. And none of them, they're not even yours. You married a single mama with 3 kids. I'm not even talking about her physical appearance or whatever. I can care less. That's not my main thing. But like, listen, 3 kids. Y'all the same ones talking about single moms not dating them, but yet you married to a woman that got 3 kids and none of them yours, and she ain't even able to see them. Yo, y'all are trash. All y'all niggas are trash, bro. Like, hands down, y'all are trash ass niggas, bro.
Yes, I'm fucking immature. I'm not dealing with these niggas like grown men anymore. I am not getting burned any fucking more. So the next time Obsidian starts talking shit, y'all let him know in the chat, hey, what's up with your girl's 3 kids? What happened there? Facts. These niggas out here talking all this shit. And the same niggas that want that drama, Donovan, why did you do that? Pfft, he started it, goddammit. Oh, well, so 2 wrongs don't make a right. I don't give a fuck what 2 wrongs makes.
Facts.
If motherfuckers gonna fire at me, I'm firing back. Facts. And Anthony Johnson, bruh, dude, bruh, you got no idea what's coming to you, bruh. No fucking dude. Oh my God. Anthony, for whatever reason, thinks that he's in the clear because he hasn't seen or heard anything. Bruh. Oh my God. Trust me. When the shit starts to hit the fan legally for this motherfucker, y'all gonna know. And you wanna know something? You wanna know what Anthony has done? This dude launched the DDoS attack on all of my on one of my websites when I released my last course, a relationship foundation fundamentals.
What? But you guys don't know what a DDoS is. It's a denial of service. It's basically where they basically overload your server with so many fucking requests, it basically crashes and you're unable to do anything with it, right? So it's fucking. Whoa, what is going? What's with all these weird underhanded tactics coming out of the woodworks all of a sudden? Yo, this is getting kind of like on a spook fucking Game of Thrones type level, bro. All y'all just playing games behind the scenes. This is wild. This is wild though. Like, yo, who got Donnie Boy pissed off? Like, why is he spilling so much tea right now? There's just too much. Yo, there's just so. I'm still trying to process it. The last one he said O'Shea Do Jackson paying for box. He over saying that Anthony Johnson was stalking a bitch. Like, there's just too much to. Yo, I can't keep up. I'm still trying to process. Kevin Samuels was trying to pull the ladder from underneath you, but I thought you was cool with Kevin Samuels. I'm still processing that one. What is going on here? What is going? It seems like the manosphere is just falling apart. That's what it feels like, bro.
This dude has people all over trying to shut down my my payment processors by using fraudulent credit cards to make multiple purchases. I had one guy in some crazy country try to make 1,000 purchases overnight. Nobody else has the motive to do that but him. I know it.
How do you know that?
It's him. I know it's him.
How?
He got my Twitter shut down. He got my Instagram shut down. He got my PayPal shut down. These are
how, bro. How is that him and not the bullshit you say? Because you say you have some crazy ass takes, bro. No cap, Donnie Boy, you got some wild ass hot takes, dog. So how is it that it could have been that shut you down? I mean, listen, I don't know yo, this is crazy. Yo, this is on a whole different level. I don't know what's happening. What I thought I knew about these niggas, I don't know. I generally thought he was cool with Kevin Samuels. We already know he hated Anthony Johnson. But all this different stuff that's coming out with Myron and all like this is getting crazy.
Facts. These are facts.
Facts.
And what did I do? And all I did was had the audacity to start the CME. This man is trying to destroy my business. But then as soon as I say anything ill about him, oh, Donovan, you should take the high road. Fuck the high road.
But then if you want to talk about destroying your business, what happened to the CME 2021? Why didn't you launch this? Why did you pocket the money of your audience that paid to get into 2021? Oh, was it because that it would have been exposed that you used that money to pay off the debts you owed in Florida before you can get back? Because it was 2021, those debts were paid off. We just exposed that. So you canceled the CME to pay off the rest of the $8,000 debt that you owed your daddy. And you bailed out on the Conference of Masculine Excellence. He didn't try to cancel that, bro. That was all you. You tried to blame him for doing that. We covered that video a long time ago. So I know he's capping on that one. We covered that video a long time ago. Bro, you that was you. You used the money that was supposed to go towards your little convention to pay off your fucking arrest warrant. That's what you did. The fact that the CME 2021 didn't work out, that was you. And your audience didn't get the refund. You didn't pay them back. You pocketed their cash. So like, stop the cap, bro. And then the CME you had the year after, you had it in the fucking shoebox. Like, the quality went from like high value to a Walmart brand. That's where the great value. That's where it went. So that's why a lot of people felt like you stole their money, bro. You scammed them out of that CME 2021.
Fuck that. Fuck that. By the time I'm done with Anthony, he's never going to want to see the inside of a courtroom again. I can guarantee it.
Oh, y'all just
I can guarantee it.
I find it so funny.
You guys wait. You guys wait. When the shit starts to hit the fan, y'all gonna know. I won't have to say a goddamn thing. Y'all just got to watch him. Y'all just got to watch him. Here's something else. Here's something else. This is here's another little tidbit for you guys. This is a review. This is a review on my mobile app. It says Donovan Sharpe is a racist by Mr. Weldenforth. Donovan Sharpe, a.k.a. Eddie Hopkins, is racist against black women. He's a Nazi and a misogynist. He has been arrested 8 times for fraud and targets black and Jewish people. I am disgusted by this content. P.S. Hi, Cynthia. An homage to Devin. That is her real name.
Yo, I could. I'm not saying that's Anthony Johnson. I don't believe it's Anthony Johnson, but I could see one of his cronies doing that. Just the hi Cynthia part. That gave it away. That gave it away. If that wasn't the case, then I'd be like, hey, how do you know that wasn't a black chick that did that? Because you was talking shit. You were talking shit all about black women, and black women found your shit, and they reviewing shit. But then, you know, the whole most black women won't go the Nazi route. They'll keep it to the women because women pay attention to what affects them, right? They won't go the whole Nazi route. And then Cynthia, like, that's too specific. So I could believe that. I don't know if maybe Anthony Johnson did have something to do with it. I don't know, but yo, this is childish, bro. This is for a bunch of grown ass high value men. I am not seeing it here, bro. I'm not seeing any of it here, bro.
Name Cynthia. This is what this man has done to me in the background. And you guys wonder why there is never any love lost between me and him. I did nothing to this man. He says, oh, you poached speakers. I didn't poach speakers. We knew the same people. I said, hey, you spoke at Anthony's thing? Why don't you come speak at mine? I didn't say, hey, if you speak at Anthony's convention, you don't get to speak at mine. No. Anthony thinks he's slick with the wording. Oh, he poached and he's a public figure. Anthony, you really, really need to look up the Florida statute on what constitutes as a public figure. That little tidbit I'm going to give you for free. Whatever lawyer, your fake attorney, or whatever the fuck his name is, Dana Anderson, you better tell him to do some research. Because if you don't figure out what the fuck that is, you are in for a long winter, my friend. Trust me.
Yo, this is getting intense. People.
I'm a flawed individual. Guys, I'm a very, very flawed individual. I am. And from now on, you guys are going to see the flaws. You guys are going to see the human side in me.
Yeah.
People come after me, I'm going after them. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, bring the smoke over here too, bro, because we've been coming after you for a long time. You seem to strategically avoid people with real smoke. I find it very interesting that you talking all this shit, but when it comes to people who really got smoke for you, mum's the word. So I find it real funny you woofing this hard right now, brother. Like, I mean, I admire the newfound energy, Donnie. I mean, realistically, this is a brand new you, and I'm liking this. But like, come on, bro. You deep down, we know you. This is all talk. This is all talk. You not about that life, bro. Just quit it.
Masculine Donovan, fuck you. I don't care what you fucking think.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what you think.
All right.
None of you motherfuckers who. Yeah, there it is. 64. Yeah, there it is. Devin said it right there. 64,000 malicious attempts on my payment processors. Guys, 64K. 60.
Damn. Yo, he is going in 6,400 to 10. Hey, that's a fucking that'll shut down your fucking server right there, bro. That's for sure.
64,000. We know who the fuck it was, man. We know who it was. We know exactly who it was.
But beef up your fucking security too. How are you still getting DDoS right now? Beef up your shit, bro.
Son of a bitch is in trouble, man.
Get backup servers too, you fucking dumb nuts.
And what he's trying to do is he's trying to use this time between now and when the shit's gonna hit the fan to try to get me shut down. Bruh, I'm coming for you. You fucked with the wrong dude. This is what happens when you fuck with people with money, bruh. So no, I'm not taking this shit lying down. No fucking more. I don't give a fuck. Anyone who's in the chat, well, Donovan, you shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have done that, bruh. This dude sent me. You know what? Matter of fact, I don't think you guys are even aware of this. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. I'm gonna show you guys this fake letter from this fake lawyer. You guys watch. Check this out. I'm gonna show you this fake letter from this fake lawyer. And it's fucking pathetic. Dude, it is absolutely pathetic. You guys ain't gonna believe this. You guys are not gonna believe this. Oh, stay fucking tuned. So this son of a bitch doxes me, puts all my information out there. Then he gets this fake lawyer to send me this letter. You guys aren't gonna fucking believe this. You ain't gonna believe this. Oh, wait a minute. PDF. That's what I'm looking for.
Shit, help us believe it, bro.
Hold up. Y'all want the tea? I'll give you the fucking tea. This is how much of a psychopath this dude is.
No, you know what?
Guy's
you know what, guys? Enough tea, bro. I think I've had enough tea. For once in my life, I feel like I've had enough tea, right? I mean, Daddy, I know you got all the tea for us, but enough tea, bro. All right? I mean, enough with the tea, guys. All the time, every single one of y'all in the manosphere, all right? Just spilling the tea on all this shit, all right? We are tired, okay? All of us, all right? The full squad, all of us right here, all of us. We are tired of the tea being spilled. Now, if you just kindly help us or help this nigga mainly right here, all right, if you can help him explain what an NFT is, because he seems to have not done that yet. He actually took his other live stream down with Destiny too. So I don't know if you're cool with Lord Marquardt or any one of his cronies, all right, but we still don't know. I mean, you said enough tea, but he doesn't know how to explain it. So I mean, I know, Dottie boy, you said enough tea, but you asked Lord Marquardt, hey, what's an NFT? Because he seems to be doing a whole lot of shit talking, and yet we still don't know what the fuck that means. Okay, so please help. I don't know if you're cool with him or if he's one of the few people in the manosphere you're still cool with, because I know you're cool with Myron still, and he's cool with Myron and them. So you let us know. You said enough tea. Can he understand what it is? You just help us out. But I digress. This is getting good, people. I'm loving this. Hit the like button, people. Are you loving this, chat? Get the likes up.
Fucking dude. Oh my God. Not right in the head. Damn it. Where the fuck did it go? And you know, the interesting thing is the first. He didn't take Anthony seriously. He's like, well, Anthony, he's probably well-funded. I'm like, he didn't take Anthony seriously. He's like, well, oh, wait a minute. PDF. That's what I'm looking for. Hold up. Y'all want the tea? I'll give you the fucking tea. This is how much of a psychopath this dude is. This guy's a fucking dude. Oh my God. Not right in the head. Damn it, where the fuck did it go? And you know, the interesting thing is the first lawyer I hired, I had to fire. I had to fire him. You want to know why? Because he didn't take Anthony seriously. He's like, well, Anthony, he's probably well-funded. I'm like, no, he's not. He's fucking broke. The dude is as broke as a fucking joke. He is as broke as a joke. Let me find this letter. Just so you motherfuckers know, all this shit he talks about me, there's a reason. There's a fucking reason. This dude wants me out of the way. The 21 convention's done, y'all. There are more fucking speakers than attendees. There's a reason why people pulled out, because he's a fucking crazy person. Hold up. Damn it. Damn.
I don't know if what he's saying is necessarily true for sure. However, I have had people reach out to me regarding that. The 21 conventions, people pulling out. I don't know the validity of it. Again, unless there's facts and there's evidence, I'm less inclined to believe it. Again, this is coming from a guy who stole his own daddy's identity, okay? So if you're willing to steal your own dad's identity, you're willing to say whatever to get ahead. I'm just saying, or make yourself look good. Okay, so what he's saying, you better have some goddamn proof, bro, because at this point you're kind of being slanderous, Donnie. Like I'm just letting y'all, you're being slanderous, dog. You're saying a lot, bruh. You singing way too much, Donnie boy. You singing loud and clear, bro. So like, just make sure, like, if you asking for all that legal smoke, you ready to handle that, bro, because you saying a lot of shit right now that could get you pretty busted up. So I'm not even gonna second guess or second comment or even second opinion, whatever the fuck he just said. All right, I'm not even gonna go there, bro. But like, if you gonna make that claim, let's go have the receipts. But the one thing I can verify is that I have had people reach out saying that there were people pulling out of the 21 convention. But that I can verify myself. I can't say it's for sure. Anthony Johnson, I'm sure he has the numbers and he'll release that if he wants to. But I have heard of stuff like that, of that happening. I don't know if it's valid or not, but Anthony Johnson, he says that it's the opposite, but then there are people saying it's not. And now here's Donovan dropping tea out of fucking nowhere that nobody asked for. I didn't ask for this, but thank you. Like, for real, like, thank you for making my weekend, Donnie boy. That this was awesome. I appreciate you. But yeah, it just, like, I don't know if I want to dive into it. This is a lot. This is a lot to digest. Like, a lot of this shit is I don't know. I don't know what to say about this.
I know it's in here somewhere, dude. Is this it? Oh, you know what? I think I know where it's at. I think it's in my YouTube community tab. Just be patient, guys. I'm gonna find it for you. Y'all need to see this. Y'all need to see this. Y'all need to see this. And I will continue on with the show. But like I said, guys, I'm done. I'm done playing the nice guy. Okay. I'm done. I'm tired, dude. I'm tired of these ain't shit niggas talking shit when they got.
Just listen to how he says niggas, bro. It just, something's not right about that. Like something not right about that. He doesn't sound black. I'm telling you, bro. Like, this nigga's an imposter. Like, he's not a real black man, bro. He's cosplaying as a black bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, bro, just the way he says the N-word, bro, it just, you know how you just, you know, when you come in from a different town and you go into a new city, let's say if you come in, like, for me personally, I come from Wisconsin. So when I go to LA, they sniff me out like that. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the accent or lack thereof, but they can tell when you're not from LA. Okay, LA niggas know when you're not from LA. All right, and I often get the question when I'm down there, it's like, hey, where you from? You know, you're not from here. Like, oh, Wisconsin. Where's that? Midwest. You might have heard of it. We have cheese, cows, and Packers, right? They might go well this year. We don't know. It's a toss up with these guys, right? So there's always a way you speak where it just kind of like it clues a lot of people into where you're not from a particular tribe or group, or maybe you're not from a particular region, right? And when Donnie Boy says the N-word, I'm just like, something ain't right. Like, something ain't right about that. Like, there's just an abomination happening here, but I can't put my finger on it. But that's my observation. I don't know I don't know about y'all, but let's continue.
No room to talk shit. I got fucking psychopaths and fucking niggas with beluga whale fucking girlfriends talking shit about my girl. Fuck that.
It don't make sense the way he's saying it.
This nigga's got my name in his mouth because he's feeling some type of way about what I said about Danica. Nigga, that bitch ain't gonna fuck you. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. This dude Obsidian went to bat for a bitch he's never gonna meet.
And you know what? Listen, I respect Obsidian for backing Danica. Real talk, I do, because if we're gonna prop any type of woman in the space, especially for black men, at least let it be black women, right? So I support that. But Obsidian's kind of a hypocrite, because Obsidian's the same nigga that's saying that Pearl should be the new leader of the Black Manosphere. Yeah, no, a white woman should lead the Black Manosphere. That's Obsidian's. That's his position right there. So y'all can see why I don't like that nigga. he says a bunch of shit that don't make sense to me. And if y'all are smart, y'all shouldn't be paying attention to that either. He's from a different era that doesn't pertain to you. Okay, it's a dude with a cane, basically trying to teach you how to be a pimp. And he's not. I'm telling you, the reason why he's got the cane is not because of pimping. I'm telling you that right now. It's for other reasons. So definitely want to spend money on that. You definitely want to spend money on that. Just saying. But he's that type of dude.
A bitch he's never, ever, ever gonna meet. I don't give a fuck. Do not care. Destiny, I'm not debating you, fam. I'm not fucking debating you, bruh. And while I'm looking for this letter, here's the deal. This is why I don't do debates anymore. Oh, crap, I got an eyelash in my eye.
How you gonna talk all this shit? We about an hour in, dog. How you gonna talk all this shit? And Destiny, I think Destiny pulled up to his stream, and he was probably in his chat at this point in time. Let me see. Let me see if there's a chat. Oh, there's no chat feature in here. So this is an uploaded video. But I think Destiny must have been in his chat. Destiny must have been in his chat because that's the only way he did that. You talking all this shit and you're not even willing to debate. You a bitch, dog. You a class 1 grade A bitch, dog. Like, real fucking talk. Like, how you talking all this shit about people's wives and you're not willing to just debate somebody? You're not willing to just hey, you know what? I was just talking shit about your wife, Destiny. I mean, matter of fact, my whole stream was about the real reason Destiny is in an open relationship. So I'm just trashing your personal character. But when you pull up to me, nigga, I'm not debating you. Why? Well, let's find out.
Damn. This is why I don't do debates anymore. Because Destiny is the type of dude, he can make an argument for anything. There are some people in this world, and I talked about this on the 4 Horsemen of Game a couple nights ago, yesterday. There are a lot of people out here that could make a very compelling argument that water is not wet. They are so good at debating that they could actually make you think that water isn't wet. Destiny is that type of dude.
Oh, you mean to tell me you let another man tell you how to think? Just like Kevin Samuels? Oh no, did I say it? Did I say that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to bring up the past to hurt you. It just seemed like, well, actually, you brought it up. I didn't know you were beefing with Kevin Samuels, to be honest with you. But it's funny that you say that. Oh, like Destiny, he can make a man believe anything. It seems like you're susceptible because if anything, if I have my beliefs, all right, and as long as he doesn't make it listen, the reason why y'all are capitulating to his shit because he makes rational fucking sense. Like, especially when you debate, it's rational enough where it's like, listen, if you don't see the logic in what he's saying, it's like he points out the inconsistencies and the holes in your bullshit. So if you're out here bullshitting and you over here spitting this nonsense, then yeah, I mean, for instance, look at where he goes against Alba when they go back and forth. He doesn't really dominate Alba like that. They're pretty much, I would say, on par with each other. And Alba's a lot slower. He's a lot slower speaking in terms. I'm not saying slow speaking. I'm talking about slow in comparison to Destiny, because Destiny speaks at a very rapid spitfire rate. Right. I work in IT. There's a lot of guys that talk just like Destiny does. So I won't be surprised if he has if he's done or he has certain knowledge in certain things computer wise. But like, listen, bro, there's the two difference, and they can hold each other. They can hold their own. I'll debate Destiny. First of all, there are a couple of things that he says that I do not agree with whatsoever, and that'll be something I'd like to agree with. For instance, making money online. He made an argument where he's saying there's no legitimate way to make money online. Meanwhile, he's over here streaming, and I'm not saying, he made the argument saying that his is because he's a streamer and it's rare. Yes, but there are other means of making money online, and we can go ahead and make this the debate. And you're not listen. We can do the research right there and there. We go back and forth, and it'd be a healthy conversation. But it's not one thing that you run from a fight, bro. You over here talking all this shit, and you running. He in your chat right now, and you running, bruh.
Destiny is that type of dude. He is the type of dude that will make a compelling argument that water isn't wet. I would lose a debate against Destiny because you want to know something? I'm just not that good at debates.
Oh, so you're already buying into the frame of mind that you're gonna lose? Wow, that's a very interesting mindset to get into a debate. I'm just gonna lose against Destiny. I already know I'm gonna lose. Just like, damn, like zero faith in your abilities, nigga. Wow. Wait a minute. Wait, stop. Hold this. Wait a minute. If you have this little faith in your own abilities and the shit that you believe in, nigga, like, why should niggas follow you? Like, wait a minute. Is that a tall order to ask? Tell me, if you're not even strong enough in your own belief to defend them against somebody, against any opponent, includes. Hey, I wish y'all could get a refund for y'all super chats and all the courses y'all bought. These niggas ain't. They can't even defend their shit, bro. They ain't even willing to defend their own shit. You mean to tell me Donnie Boy just sat up here and said, "Yo, bro, yeah, it's not happening, bro. I'm not even gonna sit here and defend my ideas. Yeah, all this shit I'm telling my niggas to follow. Yeah, I'm not gonna defend it at all. Nah, I don't even have time for that. My ideas are indefensible. Yo, god damn, bro." Then it's like, listen, as a leader, why should we follow you, bro? No, real talk. Why should we follow you? If you can't sit up here and combat the ideas to a completely different person who's outside of this group and to help your audience better understand what's happening here, why should they follow you? They're looking at a coward that's running away. Like, you're not even ready to own up to your own bullshit. Wow, dog. I'm done. I'm done, Donnie, this is enough. This is enough, bro.
Debates require strategy, and there's a winner and a loser. I'm not trying to win no debates. I'm not trying to win no fucking debates, y'all. And people who want to debate, all they do is use these underhanded techniques. Well, you said a lot there, and blah 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 blah.
Hey, you had no problem debating Kevin Ray Wilder. Hey, you had no problem debating a nobody YouTuber that had like 3,000 subs, but because she reacted to a video about you talking shit about her, all of a sudden you wanted to debate her. I forgot what her name was, whatever the fuck she was. But like, you did that. You paid attention to a nobody YouTuber girl, and you got salty because she was clowning your ass. No, she was off of Fresh and Fit, I think. And you already talking about, I don't have the skills to debate. No. You're a bully. That's what we've been saying all along, bro. You pick on people who you feel as though you can get one over on. You thought you can beat Kevin Ray Wilder. And to be honest with you, I wish Kevin Wilder went harder in that debate. Pause. Right? I really wish he came at pause. I really wish he went at Donnie Boy a little bit differently, bro. I really think so. Like, because he had a lot, and Donnie Boy was good at playing these weird ass, games with our semantics, right? He can argue on the semantics, and he can really get you to believe that he wasn't really standing for the bullshit that he was standing for. Because the debate he did with Kevin Ray Wilder was about if he was a misogynist or not. So I'm just thinking like Kevin Ray Wilder could have gone along, been a little bit more tough on Donnie Boy. But like, I just find it interesting, bro. So like, you're not even ready to even combat or do anything. It's just like, bro, I know I'm gonna lose, bro. That's what he's telling y'all. Hey, all y'all followers of Donnie Boy. All right, this is what he's saying. He said, I'm not even defend this shit right now against guys like Destiny. He plays games. No, it's because you run into somebody who could potentially be your match. I've been calling you out. How is it that you're gonna debate Kevin Wilder, but you're not gonna debate me? And we got all the sauce on you? Come on, bro. Really? Because listen, guys like Donnie Boys are bullies. They go after people they think that are weak. And I think that he looked at Kevin Wilder and thought, oh, this is some white boy that I could probably like bully and push around and play around with. And he was kind of surprised that Kevin Wilder sort of held his own, but he could have been a lot tougher on him. But Donnie Boy is a bully. That's what he is. He's not going to fight people that he feels that are going to give him work. We saw that with Alex. He went on. We didn't forget that debate he did with Alex. He debated Alex. And basically, it was on that debate that he admitted that a lot of the shit he learned about women was from Kevin Samuels watching his show and how he talks to women, and then the women observing the women on Fresh and Fit. That's his ideas about red pill on women. That he admitted that debating with Alex. And you know what happened after the debate? Myron calls up Donnie Boy and tells Alex from playing with fire to not do debates with Alex anymore. So Donnie boy, you've always been a lackey, bro. If Kevin Samuels wasn't telling you what to do, your bitch ass pupil Myron is telling you who to not do content with. If Kevin Samuels is telling you not to do content with Myron, Myron is telling you not to do content with Alex or do debate content anymore. You know why? Do you guys want to know why Donnie Boy stopped doing debate? Is because Myron told him not to, and he obviously values his relationship with Myron over Kevin Samuels. Obviously, because Myron done put him on. But I mean, y'all, this is the back end truth. So y'all can't get mad at us or call us haters. We're just telling you what these dudes are not telling you.
They read books, how to win any argument. Just because you can win an argument doesn't mean the truth is on your side. I'm not debating fucking nobody. Destiny, wait.
That doesn't make any sense.
Fucking line, bruh. Fuck out of here. Every time, dude, this guy always wants to fucking debate. Oh, I want to debate. Nobody's trying to fucking debate. You want to fucking argue. I don't give a fuck. And dude, you don't even know what the fuck I'm going to say. Thomas Paine says, so Donovan, so you talk shit, but won't talk to him. Thomas Paine, fuck off.
But Thomas is right. Thomas got a point. Why are you telling Thomas to fuck off? Hold on. I want to see what Thomas has to say. I want to hear what Thomas has to say. Because it seems like Thomas hit the nail on the head here. It seems like he's saying something.
The fuck I'm gonna say? Thomas Paine says, so Donovan, so you talk shit but won't talk to him. Thomas Paine, fuck off.
Why? You talking all that shit, but you're not gonna debate? Why? I don't get it. Like, oh, you feel bold when it's just you sitting there talking, Donnie boy, but like, he's on your stream right now. You talking all that shit about people's wives, bro. You brought Preach's wife into this. Why? For no fucking reason. Preach has nothing to do with Obsidian, bro. He has nothing to do with Kevin Samuels, but you bringing up his wives. So now somebody pulls up to your stream. Oh, by the way, Destiny's cool with Abba. So you and Abba Preach it. They're two peas in a pod at this fucking point. So you go on that Preach's wife. That Abba's gonna take that personally. You see what I'm saying? And if Abba's taking that personally, that's Destiny's dog. So Destiny's gonna take that personally. And top of that, this is a stream about you clowning Destiny's wife. So he's probably gonna take that personally. So you already starting off in the red. Like, this is not good look. You know that if you debate him, you got nothing else but personal attacks. And that's what y'all red pill niggas got. That's all y'all got. It's just personal attack. Lord Marquardt tried that. He couldn't win on the argument itself, so he had to go personal. And you probably saw that. You're like, hey, I don't want the Satan the Sinner treatment. I don't want you what you did to Lord Marquardt. Hey, this Fletch app nigga over here. I don't want what happened to him to happen to me. Okay. I'm not debating you, Destiny. You always trying to debate people. Stop it. I'm already knowing I'm gonna lose. It's just I don't want to be exposed when I lose. Okay. That's Donnie Boy's point. This is crazy. And you know how Donnie Boy is saying facts. Facts. What did that remind you all of? You trying something new, Donnie? Because it seems like your mannerisms, it seems like you're trying to be somebody that you're not. See, I like me just sitting here listening to you talk, bro. Like, I want to claw my eyes out because you don't sound like a genuine dude. You don't even sound like a genuine brother just based on how you even say the N-word, bro. It don't even make sense the way you say it. But the way you say facts, that's facts. It seems like you're the cadence that you're the cadence in the tone of your voice that I'm sensing right now. It seems like you're trying to bite off somebody's style, bro. It seems like you're trying to sound like somebody else that you're not. Hey guys, I hope you can help me put a finger on who that person might be. I'm not sure, but it seemed like it may be something. I don't know. It just when I hear facts, and just the way he's trying to do things, it seems a little forced. Just asking for a friend. Does this sound familiar?
Fuck out of here, man. I'm not debating no goddamn body.
Yeah,
who gives a fuck?
Uh-huh.
I am not a good debater. People who are good at debates are very good at manipulating conversations. I'm about
wow, bro. Way to have confidence in yourself.
Truth. I'm not about people bending shit and no, fuck that. I don't give a shit. Why are you afraid? Why are you afraid to debate? Blah, 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 blah. Psh.
But you talking
fuck that.
Shit.
When I have discussions, I like having discussions in good faith. I'm about, and I don't want to be right. I want to get it right.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Donnie boy. This is why we can't stand you. You over here talking about you keeping it straight. You arguing on the merits while you on a stream talking about another man's wife. You talking about multiple men's wives. How is that an honest debate? How is that bro, you already starting off in a dirty position, bro. You dirty as fuck right now. You being dirty as fuck. And you trying to purposely avoid the confrontation, but you over here clowning other people's wives. Like, no, chat. Just being serious for a second. You clowning other people's wives, and you over here running and acting like you tough while you're running. Like, how does it? Is this your king? Like, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, where did they find him at? Like, come on, bruh. Who is this? And you gonna sit there, you argue on merits, yet you're gonna lose. Nigga, we know why you're gonna lose the debate. Because people like you, y'all are not smart. Y'all are stupid. So you make stupid arguments. And all you can argue is not on the ideas you spew, because you're gonna lose on the ideas. You always lose on the ideas. What you're gonna argue is the personal. You go personal. You go below the belt. A lot of y'all niggas do that shit. Look at Lord Marquardt and Saint the Sinner. Not Lord Marquardt and Saint the Sinner. Lord Marquardt and Destiny. Look at these two. One tried to argue the idea. The other one went about a college degree. Where did you graduate school? Oh, you went to a state school. Meanwhile, you got a political science degree, my boy. Like that's just as useless as a sociology degree and a liberal arts major. I can't take these niggas seriously, bro. You can't.
And people who debate, they just want to be right. And they will do and say anything to be right. I'm not about that life. I don't give a fuck. So, Destiny, you just gonna have to wait your turn, bruh. You're gonna wait. You're just gonna have to wait your turn. Shit. Whoops. Crack kills. Every time I do a response video on somebody, there's always somebody, oh, he's in the chat, he wants to debate you. Duh, bruh. Get in line. Get in line. Get in line, man. Like, dude, you're worth $3 million, man. Like, I'm a nobody. Fucking go bother somebody else. Let me respond in peace.
But you just got done attacking Anthony, saying this is what happens when you fuck with somebody who got money. So then, are you saying that Destiny got more bread than you? So if that's true, then how much bread do you got? If you're not a millionaire, then like, I mean, how much money are y'all really playing with here in this manosphere space? I'm starting to get curious now, because I'm starting to think y'all is not as rich as y'all say y'all are. I'm starting to think y'all are just average incomes, like most of y'all. I would say at most, y'all are not topping past maybe 300, 400K at most, at the high end, a year. Nah, 400 might be too high. Nah, I don't think y'all are clearing 200. I don't think y'all are clearing. I don't even think like I'm talking about like even if you two y'all making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. Let's just say that, right? If you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars with and I don't even think that's true. I'm maybe at most y'all are making maybe $35,000 to $50,000 a month on average, right? But even then, bro, with the expenses that you got to have, I don't know. I don't know if y'all really clearing that. I really don't know, bro. And a lot of this is just hypothetical. I don't even know if they're even clearing 50K. The way these niggas are talking, it's like they're barely clearing $8,000 a month. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't think these guys are rich. Like I think these guys are just like, I'm gonna say y'all are average. Y'all are just above average income earning people. That's just what it is. A lot of y'all just above average income earning. Y'all are not rich. But it's funny y'all pretend to be, which is I just find odd.
Oh, goddamn body. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Let's see here. I'm going to find it, y'all. Oh, it's got to be in here. Oh, no, wait. Is that it? No, that's not it. Damn, where the fuck did it go? Oh, you want to know something? Ooh. Oh, wait. You want to know something? Yeah. Hold up. I'm almost there, guys.
Hey.
Matter of fact, I can actually pull up the video. I might actually just show. There it is.
All the tea.
Oh, there it is.
Spill all the tea,
yes. Here we go. Here we are.
The tea.
The Anthony Johnson, quote unquote, demand letter.
Okay.
Anthony Johnson demand letter.
Let's read this.
Yeah, Destiny wants to come on and try to debate me on his life. Yeah, whatever, dude. I'm not doing that. I don't debate people. I have arguments in good faith.
Arguments in good faith. You're on a stream bashing his wife. You're on a stream bashing his wife. Arguments in good faith. You're a clown, bruh. What is this? Arguments in good faith. You're talking about Preacher's wife. You're talking about freaking the Obsidian's wife. You're talking about everybody in the mama's wives. You talk about arguments in good faith. You're weird. How can you do that?
So here we go. Oh, dude, you guys, this is gonna crack y'all up. This is gonna crack you guys up. You guys ain't gonna believe this. Oops. Wait a minute. There we go. April 20th of 2021. April 20th of 2021. Now, this is a month after he doxed me. Mr. Edwin Hopkins Jr., your breach of the non-disclosure agreement between you and Anthony Johnson, 21 Studios, Redman Group, blah, 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 and your defamation of Anthony Johnson and the company's demand retraction under Florida statute, blah, 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 blah. This office represents Mr. Anthony Johnson.
I don't know, bro. Something's weird about this email. I don't think that, bro, I've gotten a lot of legal notices before. Unless somebody copied and just put this on a Word doc. I mean, yeah, obviously you use Word. But something about this legal letter, the way it's typed, don't seem legal to me, bro. I don't know. It just seems like this seems fake. Just the way it's structured by itself, bro. This seems fake. Bro, I've gotten a lot of legal letters before, and they don't look like this. This is like it was typed on Word. Unless it was an email. If it was an email, I can believe it. But if it was like a Word and this was like a PDF that he printed out, I don't know if I believe this is from a lawyer, bro. I don't know.
And the above referenced entities, the companies, you entered into that certain non-disclosure and confidentiality agreement, the agreement on or about June 19th of 2019 with Mr. Johnson and companies. Now, keep in mind, he sent me the red line letter, guys. He sent me the rough draft. He sent me the rough draft of this. He sent me a rough draft.
Okay, that makes more sense because it doesn't look right.
What Anthony's lawyer fails to realize is that a non-disclosure is not a non-compete. Anthony is trying to characterize this as a non-compete. His dumbass thought that I'd be like, oh no, he's going to sue me because I'm in violation of my NDA. Nah, bruh. An NDA is not a non-compete. Fuck out of here. Mr. Johnson executed an agreement with you because you were a member of his inner circle. In fact, you were considered for an ownership interest in more than one of his companies.
Stop the cap.
I never, ever was. That's bullshit. Both by former member of the Redman Group, George Miller, as well as Mr. Johnson himself. Mr. Johnson disclosed the details of his operations with you with regards to both his convention business and his online business. So basically, he is saying that the strategies and techniques that he used for the 21 convention, nobody else knew how to put on an event but him. Nobody else. The areas in which Mr. Johnson and his companies shared confidential information with you, which had economic value by virtue of not being generally known or discoverable, include without limitation following: event development and planning, event marketing strategies, event operations and logistics, proprietary concepts, and cost reduction techniques. As if I couldn't do research and do this myself. Hold on. Analytics reports, revenue data, blah, 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 blah. As such, a demand for you is made to cease and desist from violations of the agreement, including without limitation. Guys, this is why Anthony sent me this letter. He wanted me to shut down the CME. That's all this was. He wanted to scare me into canceling the CME, and he says as much. Using the above confidential information for your event and remove all promotional materials for said event and provide notice of its total cancellation. Yeah, that's lawyer speak, right?
Weird.
This lawyer says it is deeply unmasculine of you to not honor your agreements. Again, the lawyer said it is deeply unmasculine of you not to honor your events. YTT Clips, go fuck yourself. Thanks for the money. Go fuck yourself. Fuck you. Fuck off. I'm not making hit pieces, you dumbass.
I'm doing
a reaction video. Go fuck yourself. Fuck you.
Bro, that's what you're doing. You're talking about a dude after he died, bro. Like, you letting all this information known after he died, bro. Listen, the least you could have done was say all this shit when he was alive, but he's dead now. You talking all this shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, just make it make sense. Like, just be real. Let's be real. You weren't real. Listen, at least with our shit, he was alive when we were criticizing him. We don't talk about him no more. This is what it is, but you're bringing it up. Why? Why all of a sudden? Why did you have to do a video? Like, why did you drop it? Why did you do all of that shit, bro? Like, why? Like, why now? Like, why now, bro? And you know you were gonna go get heat from that. Why now? Why did the question people are? Listen, listen. You dropping what you dropped on Kevin Samuels, we already knew that shit, so no one cared. Like no one else in the manager cared. Again, I fuck with the messaging. Like, again, he no matter where he came from, I fuck with the moment the nigga started beefing, then it'd be like, okay, bro, you being hypocritical, but he didn't. So it was like, all right, you can't beef. How can you start shit with a dude who's purposely not trying to start shit? You can't do nothing with that, so you got to leave him alone, right? But the fact of the matter is, you had all this sauce under the surface. You knew all this shit that was going on. And while he was alive, you could have done something, said something about how he was fucking you over after you done helped them. You could have been a real one, but you didn't. You chose clout. You chose to pretend to be his best friend up until he died. And now you're getting mad at people for calling you out. I'm calling you out. This is fake to me. That's why I don't believe all this shit that you're saying. All the shit you're saying about Kevin Samuels. I mean, maybe the shit you said about Myron, because we've been knew that, him in the time slots and stuff like that. But maybe this, I don't know, but it's very telling that you're saying that, bro. It's very telling. So I think it's weak sauce that you're doing this after he's dead. I really think it's weak sauce. It's just, I don't know, bro. A lot of this stuff's just not adding up.
See guys like you, oh, you make a hit piece and don't want to. No, fuck you, fuck Destiny. I'm not debating with nobody. Fuck you guys. You guys are not going to trick me. You guys are not going to trick me into getting into an argument with a person who is used to winning arguments. I don't give a fuck. Destiny is very good at convincing.
Oh, so now we're trying to trick you into an argument with Destiny? Make it make sense, bro.
People that water is not wet and that the sky is not blue. Sorry, fuck out of here, clown. I don't give a fuck. It is deeply unmasculine of you not to honor your agreements and to seek profit off the experience and knowledge of Mr. Johnson and his companies, which has shared with you in goodwill and confidence pursuant to the agreement. Speaking of such matters, it is also wrong of you to lie about Mr. Johnson and his accurate statements, listen to this, regarding your lifestyle and your relationships. You have engaged in multiple acts of defamation against Mr. Johnson, his entities, and acting with constitutionally required malice. And in doing so, as the true facts regarding your relationship and with other matters publicized by Mr. Johnson are well within your personal knowledge.
Nigga, is this written in Open Sans font? Like, is that Open Sans? Bro, something about this legal letter is not making sense to me, bro.
As in one example, you claimed in a video linked below that the evidence presented by Mr. Johnson was created with Photoshop and thereby fake. More widely, you have acted with reckless public disregard for truth in these matters numerous times since the publication of Mr. Johnson's documentary film, included but not limited to appearances on the Chris Von Erich channel, wherein the blah, 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 blah hit piece. Because accusing Mr. Johnson of lying about, inventing, or exaggerating these factual claims, guys, this was written by DDJ. This was written by DDJ, guys. This was written by DDJ.
How do you know?
A lawyer did not write this letter. Immediately, so number one, immediately cease and desist all defamatory and false statements about Anthony Johnson in public and private. Publicly admit to all factual allegations of the documentary, including but not limited to the true age, name, and appearance of Cynthia Ashlock and your long-standing actions to an intent to conceal these material facts. Yeah. I totally lied about Devin's looks. Totally lied about Devin's looks. Yeah, Devin's a real fucking fat ass. Real fucking fat ass, right? Oops. There we go. Admit that, quote, Sean Brady is a fake alias to glean additional information from Anthony Johnson about the issues of private non-state sanctioned marriage. Y'all, Sean Brady's a real person. He was my best friend and college roommate. This dumbass. Admit that you cited Candace Owens as a reason. That doesn't even matter. I don't care. Stefan Molyneux. Yeah, definitely Stefan Molyneux. Publicly admit the basic true nature of the legal adoption issues that you and or Cynthia Ashlock have been concealing from your audience. So here's the funny thing.
What is going on?
The funny thing is first he told everybody that I was adopting Devin's niece. Then it turns out Devin's niece is really Devin's daughter. Anthony, which is it, bruh? Which is it? So on one hand, he says, hey, just be honest about the adoption issues. And then in the next minute, a year later, it's like, oh, she really is a like, which is it? Publicly apologize to all fans for lying to them, specifically for multiple years. Publicly apologize to all fans of 21 Convention, 21 Studios, the Redman Group for lying to them and falsely representing the true nature of your life and relationships. Publicly apologize, blah, 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 blah.
publicly admit that the video trailer, The Conference of Masculine Excellence, reuniting a once thriving men's community, was explicitly staged as a passive-aggressive attack video on Anthony Johnson's reputation as part of a broader disinformation campaign. Remove this video from the internet immediately.
Yo, hold on. Okay, hold on. I can't rock with Article 12 now. Come on now. Wait a minute now. Hey, whoever wrote this is sounding mad. This don't sound like something that comes from a lawyer. What kind of lawyer would write publicly admit that the video trailer, The Conference of Masculine Excellence, reuniting a once thriving men's community, was explicitly designed as a passive-aggressive attack video on Anthony Johnson's reputation as a part of a broader disinformation campaign? Remove this video from the internet immediately. Who the fuck? Yo, what is this? Yo, what kind of clown show have I walked into? This is the manosphere, people. Welcome to the manosphere. This is what happens where we write fake legal letters to each other. This is fake. I have to agree with this. Like, no lawyer would just tell you to just, like, come on, bro. There's just too much going on, and you're making apologize individually and privately in writing to all business associates that would deliver defamatory comments about Anthony Johnson. What? Yo, Anthony Johnson, I got some questions, bro. Something's not right. Who wrote this letter? I got to know who wrote this letter. I want to know who wrote this letter, bro. This is not making sense. Publicly apologize to the entire manosphere community for lying to them over a period of several years. I mean, this is right. I do believe we are owed an apology from Donnie Boy here, but what kind of lawyer does this, bro? I don't get this. Like, this doesn't. Yo, chat, is this normal? Is this normal for lawyers to write? The lawyers write like this? Do they force you to apologize to other people? Like, what is going on, bro? Like, none of this shit's making sense.
No.
Chat, let me
reveal
know
publicly. These are all his demands. Reveal privately in writing to the law office all individuals involved in the creation of this video, specifically between the dates of March 20th and March 31st of 2021. Deliver all public apologies listed here in one video, either through a written and prepared statement read on camera with no logos, branding visible of any kind, blah, 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 blah. So he wants a public apology. Let's go to the next one.
Can a lawyer demand that? I'm not a legal guy. I don't know. Can a lawyer demand a public amount? What is going on? I don't believe I'm confused. I don't know what's happening here. Can a lawyer do that? Is that true? Can they force you to apologize? Like, is that a stipulation? Like, hey, you got to say sorry, bro, for talking shit. I'm sorry. I don't think so. I don't know, bro. Like, this is weird.
Publish this video to any and all of your business available platforms, including but not limited to your primary YouTube channel, Instagram accounts, Patreon accounts, and Facebook accounts. Grant Anthony Johnson 21 Studios, blah, 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 an indefinite license to publish and host this video or otherwise make. So this dude wanted me to do an apology video and then give him permission to just plaster it all over the internet. Make written authentic requests to publish this video. Like, do you guys see how ridiculous this is? Apologize for any and all defamatory, disparaging statements made against Anthony Johnson on February 17th of 2021 on the Bulldog Mindset channel. Oh, you guys gonna love this one. Deliver $10,000 to Anthony Johnson via wire transfer or cashier's check for damages done against his personal reputation, as well as
Yo, I'm done, chat. I can't do this. Yo. Yo. He said, wire 10 bands, nigga. Hey, yo, Anthony Johnson, what the fuck, yo? Hey, he said, hey, listen, bro. Not only you gonna apologize, nigga, you gonna make a video apologizing. Then you gonna give me the license and rights to publish that video of you apologizing to me, and then I want 10 bands on top of all that. Yo. Oh my fucking god! Oh yo, chat, I'm crying right now, chat, I'm crying. I'm crying right now, chat. Oh, my stomach hurt. this is too funny. Chat, this is too funny, chat. I'm sorry. This nigga said, give me 10 bands. Hey, shit, while we're at it, why not, nigga? I want you to apologize. I need $10,000. Oh, my God, bro. What the fuck? I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I'm crying. I can't do this. These niggas are too much. Oh, my God, my ribs. Oh, these niggas are too much. I can't do this. Chat, I can't. I can't do this, chat. Chat. You gotta run that back. Fuck. Oh no, I can't do this. I can't do this. Oh no.
To publish and host this video or otherwise make. So this dude wanted me to do an apology video and then give him permission to just plaster it all over the internet. Make written authentic requests to publish this video apology. Like, do you guys see how ridiculous this is? Apologize for any and all defamatory, disparaging statements made against Anthony Johnson on February 17th of 2021 on the Bulldog Mindset channel. Oh, you guys are gonna love this one. Deliver $10,000 to Anthony Johnson via wire transfer or cashier's check for damages done against
Hey, no cash, all wire transfer, bro. Hey, I want 10K wire transfer. Right, hold on, I gotta get the yo, hold up. I want 10K, bro. Wire transfer to my bank account, bitch. Yo, fuck all that bullshit. We not even playing games no more, nigga. Hey, this the manosphere, bro. Blood in. Welcome. I want 10K wire transfer to my bank account, nigga, for all the damages. Yo, I'm gonna let this run for a little bit. My back hurt. I can't do this. My back hurt too much.
His personal reputation, as well as reputational damages done against 21 Studios, the 21 Convention, the Redman Group brands, and companies that he owns and operates. This payment represents a fraction of the actual damages done both for the violation of the agreement and defamatory statements made by you regarding Anthony Johnson and the companies. Cease and desist all hostile actions on the YouTube platform against 21 Studios and the Redman Group, including but not limited to the abuse of privacy complaints. You are both public figures. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. See, this is where Anthony fucked up. And he's going to find out in court that he fucked up. He's going to find out in court that he fucked up. He put out my private information without my permission. And he thinks that he had legal right to do so because I'm a public figure. My friend.
Yo, Chad, I'm dying, bro. Chad, I'm dying, bro. Oh my God. I think this is the funniest. This is the funniest shit has ever gotten, dog. Like, I'm not like, look at this. Y'all reading this? It says deliver $10,000 USD to Anthony Johnson via wire transfer or cashier's checks for damages done against his personal reputation, as well as reputational damages done against 21 Studios, the 21 Conventions, and the Redman Group brands and companies that he owns and operates. This payment represents a fraction of the actual damages done, both for the violation of the agreement and defamatory statements made by you regarding Anthony Johnson and the companies. Oh, my back, bro. I've never laughed this was good. Hey, they said laughter is good for the old ticker. All right, it's good for the soul. This is why we like to clown y'all niggas, because there's no more pure. There's nothing that gives me pure joy that just reacted to a lot, because this manosphere shit just pays for itself. Guys, hit the like button. This shit is just paying for itself. Let's let this keep going. I don't know what got into Dottie Boy, but this is good.
Your lawyer needs to do a little bit of research on what a public figure really is. If each and all of these demands are not complied with within 10 days of your receipt of this letter, suit will be filed in Orange County Circuit Court for defamation and the violation of the agreement. My client reserves the right to seek injunctive relief and damages in addition to attorney's fees and court costs as provided for the agreement. If you intend to react to any of the above statements, please contact this office to discuss the timing of said retractions.
You got 10 days, bro.
Guys, the lawsuit never came. The lawsuit never came. This dumb fuck actually thought that he was going to scare me into canceling the CME, giving him $10,000, and issuing a public apology. I have never done any of that, ever. And there was no lawsuit.
What CME is he hold up. 20. What CME is he talking about? Is he talking about 2021? Because we knew that was canceled already. So is he trying to blame the 2021 cancellation on Anthony Johnson? Because if that's what you're trying to do, Donnie boy, you can't get away with that. We know that was because you couldn't pay your bills. And we know that your audience didn't get the refund back. And we know that the 2020, the year after convention, y'all were in a shoebox. So who are you trying to blame and what? Why? Yo, this is so confusing, bro. But if you really have strong evidence that Anthony Johnson is DDoSing you and he's doing all this shit behind the scenes to stop your growth, I mean, if you think you have a good countersuit against that, all right. I mean, I agree with you there. If you're saying he wrote this letter, this shit's bogus. I'm with you on there. This letter is bogus as fuck. I'm not even capped. I mean, this is not making any sense, bro. They want you to wire $10,000, bro. Already, I'm already uncomfortable. Like wire transfer. The fuck? We don't even what? You ain't even take me to court yet. Like the court ain't even decide 10 grand's like, and like 10, just 10 grand. Like I mean. He just said he got money. I'd go for 30. Like, why not 40? Shit, why not 50? Daddy needs a new car. Why not? Shit, give me a new Honda or something.
Dude, it's been almost 2 years.
2 years?
None yet.
Wow.
So you see, gentlemen.
Hey, John Anthony Lifestyle does this shit too, where they send out fake legal notices, right? I still haven't gotten mine, but yeah, they do this shit a lot. This is very interesting. Again, this is coming from a guy who scammed his own dad, so take it with a grain of salt. But again, a lot of interesting shit here.
So you understand my frustration. You understand my frustration. This letter was not written by an attorney. This letter was likely written by DDJ. DDJ is also a fat fuck.
Okay.
And I've actually heard a rumor that DDJ might actually be living with Anthony. Not really sure about that. Not really.
I don't know, bro. You'll be talking about defamation and suing people, and now you're over here spreading rumors. I don't know, bro. It's a little early to be hypocritical. And what you say?
Sure about that. But yes, he wanted me to totally cancel the CME. This dude actually thought that he was going to scare me with this fake fucking letter from this fake fucking attorney. Oh, all right, Anthony, you win. You win. Not a fucking chance. Yeah, that's his paralegal buddy. Yeah, it's very unmasculine of you. Said no lawyer ever. Oh, and like I said, this dumb fuck fucked around and sent me the red line version of the letter. Sent me the red line version of the letter. He didn't even send me the real. He didn't even send me the real. He didn't even send me the real fucking letter. Like the loser he is.
Wow.
So, and then again, and then of course there's all the bullshit that he's been doing behind the scenes, trying to get my shit taken down.
But how do you know
he
that's
got my YouTube channel taken down twice that summer? Like this dude tried everything. So you guys understand that when dumb niggas like Obsidian come after me, I might be feeling some type of way.
Again, bro, just the way he says the N-word is fishy to me, bro. That's sus as fuck.
I might be feeling some type of way. Dude. You come after me, I'm fucking coming after you. I don't give a fuck.
But you coming after Destiny, he's coming after you, but you bitching out. You stop acting tough. What is this?
Obsidian keeps running. Dude, Obsidian keeps running off at the mouth about me, talking shit about a bitch he's never gonna fuck. Dude, and then of course, he leaves this review. Hi, Cynthia.
How do you know that's him though?
Disgusted by his content. This dude is doing everything he can to destroy my business because he destroyed his own. He destroyed his own.
That's not true. Donnie boy, you lead a whole long line of fucked up relationships, bro. You fucked up with the black manosphere. You fucked up with the white, or I mean, they black white manosphere, or whatever you guys want to call it, bro. But we know that every relationship you've had has been fucked up. Why? Because I don't know, bro. You exactly what you described. You a hothead. The shit that you're doing right now. Like, again, this all didn't need. You could have said all this a long ass time ago, but you chose to wait after somebody died to do that. That's fucking interesting to me. If you ask me, I find that very, very interesting. I really do. Like, why couldn't you criticize a brother when he was alive? And the fact that you have this rest in peace sign, I just find it very disrespectful, bro. You know different than Saint the Sinner. You know different, bro. All y'all niggas are the same. Y'all are all snakes. Bro, chat, I want you to know something. You the whole time while Kevin Samuels was alive, y'all know that majority of this dude's content was reacting to Kevin Samuels videos, right? Y'all know that. Y'all know that. And the dude's there right now, and look at the shit that he's saying. He drops a video. I'm gonna cover that live stream next. I think that is gonna be tomorrow's show. We'll make that tomorrow's show. But like, you do a live stream exposing the back end shit that Kevin Samuels was dealing with. And listen, then y'all don't come at us. We've already exposed this a long time ago while Kevin Samuels was alive. So it was just natural research that we did in the manosphere space. We weren't trying to come at anybody. We're like, again, I thought what Kevin Samuels says, but like, we've already did all this shit based on what all the other content creators said. So we reacted to other content creators complaining about Kevin Samuels. That's it. You can find that on this channel. And that was during Kevin Samuels being alive. It was, so our shit, that's just staying up. We did that while the nigga was there. But you, Donnie boy, you trying to come out with this video now, it seems like you're desperate for content or you're desperate to get views. That's what it seems like, bro. Because like, you're trying to either use his name, because while he was alive, you could have been saying this shit, but it would have looked weird, wouldn't it? You having a fallout with Kevin Samuels, but all of a sudden, the same guy who was having a fallout with Kevin Samuels is reacting to every one of his videos because of a modern woman. You're using his videos for content. You know, people will look at you as weak, right? So instead of dealing with that, you decided, you know what? Even though Kevin Samuels is trying to use me, and I feel like I have to question my relationship with Kevin Samuels, I'm not going to let my audience know that or everyone else know that what's going on. I'm going to keep them in the dark because I need more content. You're the worst snake of them all, if anything. That's just horrible. Like, it really is. And you sit here coming over, you're sitting there talking about you're not going to debate nobody because no one is capable of having arguments in good faith. Yet you're slandering other people's wives. Like, are you literally incapable of looking outside of your own head? Like, what's going on? Because if you listen to the bullshit that you're spewing right now, you'd realize that you're probably talking about yourself. A lot of the shit that you're saying.
And now Obsidian calls himself trying to defend Danica Marie. Yeah, you want to know something? I guess I'd be thirsty too. If my girlfriend looked like this, I guess I would be too. So here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal. If you're not good with what I'm doing right now, you were never really on board in the first place.
Fuck
if
you.
If you're going to let this, hey, you know what? I can't swim with Donovan anymore because of this and that and the third. Cool. You were never on board in the first place.
No, they shouldn't be. Because you know what would be strong? A masculine man coming out and saying, yo, bruh, I don't think it's fair that I'm going to help this dude, Kevin Samuels, and I feel like he's shutting the laddering on me, right? You kept quiet. So, of course, your audience are going to look at you as weak because he's dead now, and now you're talking. But the whole time he was alive, y'all would pretend to be buddies. And that's what I like what RT says, right? Because Kwame Brown is right. It was the go along to get along gang. All these niggas, they didn't like each other, but they just tolerated each other for views. They used all of you guys because they circulated all of you guys through each one of their platforms. Every one of you guys. Maybe I'll do a video on how, like, if you want to make it in the manosphere, how to do it, right? How to, like, springboard off of other niggas and make it, right? How to suck your way to the top. Pause. Because, like, it's very easy, apparently. A lot of people are doing that. Kevin Samuels was able to do it about him, and he felt a certain type of way. I mean, that would be a great idea for a video. I don't know. But this is very interesting you coming out with it now.
But I've taken shit from everybody. I've taken shit from everybody, and I'm fucking done. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not doing it no more. So whenever Obsidian does a video about me, guess what? I'm gonna show his fat fucking girlfriend on my goddamn screen. That's what I'm gonna do.
Damn, bro.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's a big bitch, bruh. That's a big bitch. And so now I can understand why
that's tasteless,
he would take up for Danica Marie. You know what? I would too if my girl looked like this. Fuck out of here. Obsidian, keep my name out your mouth. I got other pictures of your girl too. Like, look, Obsidian, bruh. We can go toe to toe, bruh. Like, we can go toe to toe. Like, I got all the pictures of your girl, bruh. I got all the pictures of your girl. You live in a dump. You're broke. Your girlfriend is fat. She's got 3 kids, custody of none. That's facts. Keep my name out your goddamn mouth, nigga. The black manosphere. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you're goddamn right I'm fucking wildin'. I don't give a fuck. Fuck all you guys. And any of you who have a problem with what I'm doing right now, unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck. I don't need you. Don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
And this is why you don't grow. Okay, so you can't complain why you not growing, nigga. You pulling this bullshit, dude. You constantly acting like a beta bitch, and then you're wondering why you're not growing, Donnie. For Pete's sakes, you're almost 50, Donnie. Get it together. Oh my God. Like, what do you want? Do you want to grow or do you want to fail? Because, like, the way you going right now, it seems like you got a few screws loose. Like, that's what this is. I don't know what, like, this. Who got him mad is what I want to know. Who pissed him off? Like, where was all the... Because this dude spilled too much tea. There was way too much tea that was... I mean, I wouldn't say there was enough because his buddy Lord Marquardt still can't explain what enough tea is. But, like, listen, we're going to have to figure it out, bro. This is crazy to me.
Guys. You sons of bitches, dude, you sons of bitches got no idea the shit that I know that goes on behind the scenes. No, fuck that. I'm putting it all.
Hey, guys, no, we do. We have a pretty decent idea of what's going on there. Like, actually, we have a pretty in-depth idea of what's going on behind the scenes. A lot of the shit, like, a lot of the stuff that he's saying, it doesn't surprise us because some of y'all who have been OG following us from the day one, y'all, this is not news to y'all. We've said this already. Like, we've called this out for a long time. Matter of fact, we've been saying this. Like, it's just that a lot of stuff that we're saying has now all of a sudden been coming to pass, right? So now we've been proving that, hey, maybe Duke the Don wasn't a hater. Maybe a lot of the shit he was saying, he was actually kind of warning us what was coming. And now what's happening? I'm just reacting to it. But those of y'all, am I wrong, chat? Any one of y'all following from day one, Alicia, Poppy, THPP, y'all in the chat, OGs, am I wrong? Or have I not been talking about this entire time? Classy, let me know in the comment section. We've been talking about this whole time, so none of this affects me. All this shit that Donnie Boy is saying, we'd already know. We already knew y'all didn't like each other. And when we called it out, y'all said we were hating. Oh, y'all just trying to tell that other people's success. No, we have ample evidence and people who are telling us that y'all don't like each other. Matter of fact, bro, you know what's crazy, chat? We'd get emails or we'd get DMs of content creators wanting us to go after other content creators that they don't like. You understand that, right? Like, they'd be like, oh, well, why don't you go after... I mean, for instance, I've been getting a lot of inquiries about Lucario, especially from some of y'all content creators. I want to know why. Like, we y'all like, listen, what's going on with Lucario? Why do a lot of y'all dudes want him exposed, right? Beats me. But hey, Lucario, just so you know, a lot of these manosphere dudes don't like you. Hey, before anything happens, I'm right here. I'm exposing that shit right now. They don't like you. So, all these niggas are claiming they're your friends. All y'all niggas that you doing content with is exactly, and don't be surprised if exactly what I'm telling you right now happens 5 months down the road, 2 months down the road. They don't like you, bro. They want you out of here. I don't know what's going on, Lucario. I don't know why they don't like you. They want you out of here. He's one of the main ones I've been getting, right? Oh yeah, we spilling tea. Let's drop it. Let's drop it. A lot of these niggas don't like each other. So when Donnie Boy is saying, "Oh, y'all don't know what's going on behind the scenes," no, we know. We've been telling y'all. like matter of fact, some of them they want us to tell you. They just don't want names. That's why we don't attach names. They don't like y'all. Like, we know this is fake. So when we're trying to tell y'all, I don't see. That's the thing. The difference between I don't have to force y'all to listen to nothing. I just say my shit, and based on what we know, right? And if y'all don't want to listen to it or call us haters, that's fine. But don't be surprised when this shit just blows up in your face. Because then you come back to one of our videos and you're like, damn, Duke was right. And it's like, well, yeah, I fucking told you. But it's not, I'm not here to push anything on you. It's not my job. I just say what I have to say because this is what I know. This is what's happening. So don't sit there and tell us that, no. Don't say we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, because we do. And we make sure a lot of people are aware of it. That's why when you see y'all acting like y'all cool, when y'all shouting all these other people out, when y'all hopping on their shows and talking about women, when y'all doing this and doing that, we know that y'all really female. So y'all get mad at us for calling y'all out, but it's the truth. Y'all are just getting along to get along. Y'all don't like each other. Even right now, y'all don't like each other. Y'all don't. Y'all hate each other. Every single one of y'all, even some of y'all sitting up there watching y'all collab, and I'm just like, this is very interesting. Like, does this nigga know that, like, she hates his guts? Like, is this nigga aware of, like she does not stand the way his fucking nostrils leave him look, where he flares up every time he says that word? She fucking just clowns that nigga. They don't know that. So what we tell you is a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes based off what we saw. And we know, think about it as redacted information, but y'all getting the bare meat. Not the full chunk, but, you know, it's bare enough where you can understand what's going on. And he's just letting it all know what we've all know. So y'all, if y'all want to know what a scoop is, right here. This is where it's all happening. We know, like, bro, like we know this shit in the back end, bro. Like, these niggas don't like each other. They've been exposing, or they've been trying to expose each other since day one. They don't like each other, bro.
Out there, I don't give a shit. Fuck that. Okay, I gotta look at this. So I know I've got some more super chats. We'll move on to the police video here next. Fucking Destiny, I don't give a fuck, bruh. I don't give a fuck, Destiny. I'm not debating you, bruh. I'm not doing that. Dude, I'm tired of you motherfuckers that want to debate like, why do you want to debate me? Like, it does you no good to debate me. Like, I'm a fucking nobody. You're worth $3 million. What? Like, bruh, go fuck your wife or your boy or whoever. Fuck you worried about me for? Oh, I want to debate you.
You on a stream about him. Literally, I find that this is just so interesting. This is a stream. The real reason at Destiny isn't an open marriage. He's here to confront you, and you're telling him to run off. But you're doing a stream about him. Like, what if this isn't the ultimate, like, just the ultimate image of just cowardry? This is your leader. This is your red pill leader. A man who's not afraid of anything. Look at him on a stream where he's talking shit about the very same man who's pulling up on him right now. He's saying, no, go fuck your wife or your boyfriend or whatever. Leave me alone. But you're talking about me. So why can't I just pull up to you right now? Like, why can't I just show up to where you at? I'm right here, bro. Let's talk about why I'm in an open marriage. Let's make that a conversation. But you running. You's a bitch, dog. You's a bitch.
These disingenuous,
bro. That's like me talking shit, right? If I do a video about, let's say Anton Daniels, for example, and Anton Daniels pulls up, right? And I'm like, yo, I'm not debating you, Anton. I don't care, Anton. I know I'm talking shit. I'm saying all this stuff about your business being fake and you not really being a millionaire, but I'm not willing to debate you on that. Y'all would not take me seriously after that. You understand that, right? Versus like, all right, come on. Let's I got some questions about your restaurants, bro. So you said that you were a millionaire, but it seems like over here we went bankrupt, and it seems like we may have some possible PPP situation circumstances going on here. What's happening there? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All I'm saying is, if the nigga ever pulled up, I have questions. Okay, questions. So, I just find it interesting that Donnie Boy's on the stream about Destiny and is not willing to take the heat, but is asking for all the smoke. You can't do that, bruh. That's not how that works. You can't ask for the smoke and then just run, bro. That's not Black Force at all. That's not Black Air Force at all, bro. Mr. Gee's World, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. Says, remember Tommy Sotomayor? Gotta respect his bit for saying how he felt. Many felt that way, but didn't want to get labeled as haters. Donnie is too late. Facts. Facts. Hold on, I gotta give Donnie for this one. Facts. So say what you want about Tommy Sotomayor, he's facts, but at least Tommy Sotomayor voiced his opinion about Kevin Samuels while Kevin Samuels was alive. Donnie boy, you were a little too late to the party, bro. That's why everyone thinks this is cringe. Just like your stupid defense of Fresh Prince CEO and Miranda talking about us trolling. You were late to the party, bro. You're always late to the party. That's the problem with you, bro. You can never keep up. Realistic, I think it's time, bro. I genuinely think it's time you just hang up the hat. Maybe you give this whole red pill thing, just put it in the attic somewhere and don't pay attention to it, right? Go sit down and settle down with Devon, okay? Go live your life, doing skits for the rest of your lives, whatever the fuck. Leave this red pill shit alone, bro. This beef and shit alone. It's not for you. But he's too late. He's always late to the party. And when he comes late to the party, he's just so cringe.
Motherfuckers only want to be right. He would come on the stream right now. He would come on the stream right now and convince you. He would convince me that water isn't wet. He would honestly convince me that the sky isn't blue. Not interested. Not interested. Sorry. Not fucking interested. I want to get...
Bro, see, that's the thing. This is why I think the manosphere is full of pussies. Y'all act like Destiny cannot be beaten in a debate, bro. Y'all, just because Destiny, just because he speaks in the way he does, doesn't mean he's right. Look at the debate he had with that one dude, right? Where they were going back and forth, and he was going with him. He was like, yo, just help me understand here. What's his name? Turfling and Monkey, right? Because Turfling and Monkey, he didn't have, Turfling and Monkey it seemed like he was almost coming at it like he was apprehensive, like he was kind of scared. A lot of y'all niggas like, y'all are scared. Y'all scared of Destiny? Is that what it is? Because, just because he pushes back in your little graph and whatnot, okay, pull up the facts. Because realistically, the way Destiny was talking, he sounded like he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. But he was willing to research it. So research it and see if your point was right. So listen, just because somebody speaks with authority doesn't mean that they're right. Y'all can't be like, well, is this what the manospheres come to when somebody comes from outside the space to challenge our ideas? We just run just because they're seemingly good at debates. What happened to standing on your platform, guys? Y'all just running now, really? It's that easy, huh? Is that really to get y'all off your rocker? Wow, damn, I didn't realize that. That's crazy. I thought y'all'd be at least for all the years y'all been spitting all this red bill bullshit. I thought y'all at least defend your shit, but nah, y'all see one too many ass whoopings from Destiny, and now y'all like, I do not have the skills to debate. That's what we're going with now. Really? Hey, every y'all following these red pill niggas, this is your leaders. These are your leaders right here, bro. Wow.
Get it right. I don't want to fucking be right. And anytime you talk to people who want to be right, it is never a conversation in good faith.
Wow.
Just like that dumb fuck Kevin Ray Wilder and his dumb ass. Fuck him. You see where he's at?
But you debated Kevin Ray Wilder. So it's funny. You're bringing Kevin Ray Wilder up in the same breath as Destiny. You debated Kevin Ray Wilder, and yet you're running from Destiny, who's right there. Kevin is in Vietnam. Destiny's pulling up to your stream right now. You're a bitch, bro. You're a bully. This is what I'm saying. That's why y'all can't feel bad for this dude. Don't feel bad for him. Because he'll pick on someone like Kevin Ray Wilder, who has way less sub than Destiny, but you're running from Destiny. Why did Kevin Ray Wilder even enter your mouth? Why were you even thinking about him? Why? Because you felt as though you won that debate. Because you feel like you can out alpha someone like Kevin Ray Wilder, which I didn't think you out. I don't think you out alpha them. I just feel as though that he could have been a little bit tough on you. But like, I didn't think if you're running around thinking you won that debate, you didn't win the debate. You came off mad sus. I don't know, bro. Like, this is interesting that you would bring up Kevin Ray Wilder of all people, yet you're running from Destiny. You're a bully, bro. You're only willing to debate people you feel as though you can beat. That's just it. Facts. That's what it is. Facts. Facts. You're only debating people you think you can win. Otherwise, Kevin wouldn't even be in the same breath as Destiny right now. At all. Not even one slight. I'm sure chat can agree.
You're and now, bully. Nowhere. Dumb fuck. Oh wait, okay. Let me go to my super chats and then we'll move on here. Hang on, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. And again, this went longer than I anticipated it to run. I did not expect it to be this long, but like a lot of the shit that I was reacting to was fresh to me too. Like real talk, like, I didn't know. Like I didn't know Donnie felt the way he did about Kevin Samuels. That low, no, like. Chat, like that was a genuine thing. I had no idea. Like if you would have told me that Donovan Sharpe had issues with Kevin Samuels, I wouldn't believe you. There's no way I'd believe you because Kevin Samuels, you know what's funny? Because the whole time that this dude was beefing with Kevin Samuels, he would still shout Kevin Samuels out and react to his videos. So you wouldn't think that they were beefing, right? But this whole time, Kevin Samuels told you that he don't fuck with you no more, and you still was reacting to his videos, and you didn't let your audience know, you didn't let nobody else know what was going on behind the scenes and how you felt like you were mistreated, how you felt like you were treated like a bitch. Another nigga came in, used you, treated like you were a bitch, and you still reacted to his videos. You still bigged him up. And then when he died, you're talking shit, and now you're surprised people are mad at you because you're over here trying to clown somebody that's already dead. Oh, I don't have a problem with Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels is my boy. Then why did you bring it up? Out of respect for the dead, let it be. Let it be. Let it die. Oh, my only regret is I didn't make amends. Nah, bro, you left it where you left it. You brought out the hatchet, no need to bury it. If that's the way you really felt about Kevin Samuels and the way he treated you, that's the way you felt. But the fact of the matter is, you weren't honest to your audience. And even someone like Tommy Sotomayor, somebody in the chat brought that up. Someone like Tommy Sotomayor, bro, who when he went out and he was talking about Kevin Samuels, he went at Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels has more respect for Tommy Sotomayor than he has for you. And Tommy Sotomayor went after him. Why? Because Tommy Sotomayor went after him to his face. He went after the style biting. He went after all that shit. Same thing with Angry Man. A lot of these guys did it. But here you are, brother's dead, and now you bring all this shit up. You're fake, bro. You're the epitome of a fake guy. But that's what you are. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You are a fake ass weirdo, bro, named Donnie. That's just what it is. Like this is weird. And honestly, the way you went after people's wives in this stream that had no business being there, you technically doxed Obsidian's wife, because I have never seen Obsidian's wife up until that moment. And realistically, the fact that she's not even a public figure, you're doxing like that. I don't like Obsidian. I've made that clear throughout this entire stream. If there's two people I hate, is Obsidian and Rollo Tomassi. But you don't dox his wife like that, bro. I think that's fucked up, bro. I'd hurt you for that. Like, if that was my wife, I'd hurt you for that. And I wouldn't be surprised if he came at you. Like, real talk. You're playing. Yeah, you see, this is the thing, y'all. Y'all here playing games. Y'all out here playing games. Now you got to box him. Well, I don't know. See, that nigga got a cane, so maybe it might not work out. But something like you can't do that, bro. That's off limits. You can't just go low. I don't know if Obsidian's done any recent video against Donnie Boy. I might have to research this. I'm sorry, bro. I just got listen, I got the video sent to me a while ago, like by a subscriber of mine. Shout out to you. I got the video sent to me a while ago, but I had other shit to react to, and I'm just now getting to it. But I don't know if Obsidian did a video about Donnie Boy. I don't know why Donnie Boy decided to blow up and start exposing a lot of tea that didn't need to be exposed. Like, no one knows where a lot of this is coming from. So now I got to go backtrack and do some research and say, what did Obsidian say that pissed him off? Was it O'Shea that said something? He's throwing O'Shea in the mix, saying O'Shea pays for box. You're making a claim that O'Shea pays for a box in Uganda? Donovan Sharpe, if you're gonna make a claim like that, we got to see the receipt. There has to be a part 2 to this, bro. There has to be a part 2, part 3, part 4. You have to drop what you know, how you got to the conclusion that O'Shea is paying for box in Uganda. You have to drop the receipts on what's going on with the whole situation to back you up at the Captain Samuel debacle, because there's a lot of things right now that is not making sense in the timing. It just don't make sense, bro. And here's what I mean by the timing, bro. I mean, you can't leech off of Kevin Samuel's videos anymore. The content is dried up. It's gone, right? I mean, the best you can do is Fresh and Fit, but I mean, their stuff is kind of stale. How many Fresh and Fit content can you react to, right? So there's only so much you can do. So I personally think that this is just a way for him to start off some kind of controversy to get his name out there, and it's working, because if you think about it, this channel itself has not covered Donnie Boy for a very long time. We have not kind of covered anything Donovan Sharpe related for a very long time. Part of it is just because I don't like piling on people who I feel as though are going through mental issues, because here's the thing, the difference between me and a lot of these YouTube guys, to me, this is genuinely a joke. Like YouTube, like a lot of these guys, look at our bio, bro. We clown these guys for laughs. That's the whole point of this channel. I'm not doing anything more, anything less. I come online and I laugh at this. Listen, I was just crying like 5 minutes ago, laughing, dog, about a fake lawsuit letter about talking about wiring another nigga $10,000, bro. I'm dying laughing. This shit you can't get anywhere else, okay? I don't care what you say. Even reality isn't this good. Like, I gotta come to YouTube to escape a little bit. Like, this shit is funny as fuck, right? Because where else in real life can you see this bullshit? You don't. You see this dumb shit online with a bunch of dumb people, bro. So, like, I don't take this as seriously. But the one thing I do realize is a lot of these other guys in this content space, like, they do. Okay, like some of them, they pretend to be alpha, and you know, if you're gonna say you're alpha, then I'm gonna come at you with that smoke. But if I see you recoiling, or you're doing certain things, or you showing signs that there might be something crazy up here, I tend to back off, right? I tend to, because I'm not like that's who I am in real life. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not a bully. Okay, if I sense that, hey, this guy's not really about that life and he can't handle the smoke, I back off. And Donnie Boy was that kind of guy that I thought, hey, you know what? I don't think this guy can really. I don't think he's as alpha as he says he is, because he doesn't handle smoke very well, right? And I backed off of him. So this is the first time we're doing a Donnie Boy video in a long ass time. OGs in the chat can vouch for that, all right? But the only reason why we're doing a video on this nigga right now, you're talking about somebody else's wife for no reason, bro. What? Okay, Preach came up and once his wife came up in one conversation, but that had nothing to do with Preach. That was Obsidian and his girl. But then why is Obsidian's girl involved in this? So you just brought Preach's wife into a conversation that didn't need to be brought into, while you're clowning somebody else's wife. Why don't you just go at Obsidian? I would have much prefer you to go after Obsidian, because I don't like that dude. Like Obsidian, I genuinely do not like, because I think he's a fucking pseudo intellectual fraudster, personally, that wrote a book, that just happened to write a book, but he's not smart. Any person with an IQ above room temperature with a conversation with him can tell he's not smart. I had one conversation with him on a goddamn stream a long time ago with Benny Boy, and I knew he was stupid right off the bat. I'm like, yo, this guy's not smart. I sense that. But looking at this shit, bro, is just like, y'all. This is weak, bro. Like, Donnie Boy, this is weak. This is like that's the only reason why we're covering you right now, is like you're and that's the thing, guys. When you think that these guys have had enough, and you're like, man, maybe I'm too harsh, right? A lot of these guys are saying that Duke, you know, you're clowning, you're roasting these guys too damn much, bro. Duke, you gotta ease up, right? Get your foot, ease your foot off the gas pedal, Duke, right? And I'm like, all right, you know, I'm looking, maybe I should, right? And then y'all come out here with this bullshit, and I'm like, you make it so hard to feel sorry for y'all. Like what the like? Why should we even care about someone like Donnie Boy? Who gives a fuck? When y'all say, "Oh, well, I'm trying to make it. I don't want. I'm trying to have arguments in good faith." You're clowning somebody else's wife. You're a sicko, dude. A lot of y'all are just sickos. A lot of y'all are sickos. All right, so it is what it is, y'all. Yeah, don't feel sorry for any of these manosphere guys or whatever it is they're going through. Don't feel sorry for it. All right, it's just an act. They all don't like each other. Okay, matter of fact, a lot of them are DMing me to come against each other. And realistically, and I thought, like, literally, I'm like, yo, like, why? Like, it doesn't make any sense, you know? Like, and the thing is, they don't care, bro. They don't care. And that's the thing. And I'm guessing that's probably why we still get these inmails. And some of y'all try with these weird anonymous accounts. Stop it. We know we kind of have an idea of who's sending it. And don't worry, we're not that kind of people that do it unless you try something stupid. But listen, the fact of the matter is, I don't understand why y'all are just trying to use me to go air your grievances. Go talk to them. If you got all those receipts, let your audience know what's happening. Let them know. But y'all got to know the truth, bro. These guys don't like each other like that. They're trying to expose each other at every turn, because the real truth, if y'all want to pop the pill right now, the real truth is the manosphere is a small space. There's not a lot of views to go around, not a lot of super chats to go around, and you gotta corral as many simps into one group as possible. All right. So these guys will do whatever they can to get above the competition, to get them to increase their super chat numbers, to increase their views. That means even doing collaborations with people they don't like. They'll still do it for views. So y'all gotta wake up to when you're being conned. And when we sit here and we clown these people, it's not that we're hating, it's just that y'all are being fooled. These guys don't like each other like that. Not even Fresh, not even Myron and Fresh like each other like that. They podcast with each other, but Myron doesn't like Fresh. Myron thinks that Fresh is just along for the ride, and Fresh agrees largely. It's just truth. Like, Myron genuinely thinks that Fresh is along for the ride, and Fresh doesn't really contribute, and Fresh agrees. He doesn't respect Fresh. That's the truth. Y'all watch that show closely. You'll see it. They don't like each other, yet they work together. Why? Because there's a lot of money and there's a lot of simps in the space. The simp economy is booming, so fuck it. We'll pretend to be best friends. Bro, it's like they don't like, a lot of these guys don't like each other, bro. And that's a funny thing. I'm like, then why y'all like just trying to corral? What is the point of just trying to fool these dudes? Like, what's the point? I never understood it, bro. But that's what it is. Damn, bro. I went too late on this one. It was a long stream. We got another show coming up tomorrow, so look out for the thumbnails. I know I tend to do my thing while I do my thumbnails a little later in the day, but that's because I've been catching on to a lot of these dudes, bro. Because they sometimes, when they know a video is going to be about them, sometimes the video, poof, it's gone from their YouTube page. So, some of these dudes you got to watch out for. So I usually drop the video like a little late, like, so that way people don't have a chance to take things down. But other than that, bro, guys, I appreciate you guys being here. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here today. So please join us for tomorrow's show. Look out for the thumbnail. And we got another show coming up after that. All right, that's going to be on another channel where we talk about other shit outside from laughing at this stuff. But if you found any of this stuff ridiculous, as I did, go ahead and hit that like button right now, okay? And I want your thoughts in the comment section and even in the chat right now. Why do you think that Donnie Boy decided to come out with the exposed sauce that he came out with, right? What was the whole point of this? What is this part of a plan? Is he trying to bite off of DJ Academics? Does he think he's right? Is he trying to get a vendetta? Like, what is going on? What is his angle? What games is he trying to play, guys? Help us figure this shit out, because I'm confused. And with that being said, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. I'm going to bed. I'm done with this shit. I'm tired. Peace.